I was just pulling up the background.
I see.
Gotta love artofmtg.com. Oh shit, I gotta post that we're live.
I love the dismal backwater from New Capenna.
Yeah.
This is Waterfront District. I love Waterfront District from New Capenna.
Yeah, that
Showcase
is...
art, blue-black multicolor land card with sacrifice to draw a card.
Yeah, that is
I'm
in
sorry.
fact Matteo Bassini's.
I'm so sorry I went on for too long there.
No, you're good. Fucking, my Magic locals, people have figured out that I'm also, like, obsessed with getting better at Magic. And let me tell you, I've learned so many stupid fucking, micro plays that you can do with, Obeka.
Oh my god.
Like, you cast Lotus Field for your land for the turn, and you're supposed to sacrifice 2 lands. You just don't by ending the turn.
I'm a loading screen.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah, we love loading screens in this house.
Well, yeah, you didn't send me a reactive PNG, I don't think.
Oops. I thought you were just gonna put the story PNG.
Oh yeah, give me like 2 seconds.
Whoopsie.
I got 2 Beyblades and a Taco Dragon today. Can we show the Taco Dragon?
Taco Dragon.
Yeah, I gotta put a
Taco
Taco
Oh
Dragon.
yeah, you posted the Taco Dragon. It's very cute. It's adorable.
I got for $6.68 at Books of Million.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm large.
Yep.
I am large.
Well, yeah, you gotta be in scale with everyone else.
I'm enlarging.
Hell yes.
Alright, I gotta pull up Taco Dragon.
I'm sorry that I asked you to pull up Taco Dragon.
Can I make a joke about this is a positive Taco Dragon. Can I
Yeah,
make
so
a positive joke about new reactive?
Yeah, what's up?
You look like you got JoJo-ified and I love it.
Who?
You.
Oh, me. I was just de-chibied.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They took away my chibi. I'll post what the 2 reactives actually look like next to each other, so that y'all can see them in our server. Specifically, just to see that L literally just remade them, but not chibi.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I was just about to pull up fucking Bandcamp. Why would I do that?
Because we're about to go into hell, and we need to listen to Tanuki, our good friend Alex Tanuki.
Friend of the channel, Alex Tanuki. Yeah, no, we're putting on Riot Games penis music for a little bit. It gets you every time.
Me too.
Me too.
Hey, Toons.
Tunes, are you okay?
Hey, Toons, where are you? Come here, boy.
Tunes got lost.
Shit. Disregard.
Oh no.
One time.
Huh?
Never mind. Go on, Vi. That's fine.
Oh, I was gonna talk about penis music. One time there was this streamer doing like a thing where she like watched clips of people who dropped their PNGs or whatever the hell, and she went to my channel on stream, and the one of the first clips she clicks on was me reading a chat message that said the Mario Kart Double Dash menu theme music is penis music. And she didn't know what penis music was. And I think about that sometimes.
We're thinking about that for the rest of the fucking night.
Oh, hey, Rhythmbot is almost back.
Rhythmbot?
Yeah, remember Other Tunes?
Yeah.
Worse tunes? Tunes that's not my friend?
Why are you playing favorites with your music robot?
Well, this one uses AI generated music, and I don't like AI generated art.
Oh.
Fair.
Oh no.
Also,
Like
I'm just.
Oh, what's that?
I Ash, I'm browsing the Fortnite item shop right now. Don't judge me, but they have a skin called Kit Bash.
That's
Nice.
pretty
And
good.
I thought you might find it interesting.
I'm going to take. I play Fortnite. Why are you yelling me? It's Meowscles!
Oh, I didn't know you played. Shit.
It's Meowscles! His face is Meowscles, and one of his hands is a big old magnet. And he's got a tire for a chest. Whoa!
For only $1,500, for only $20, you two can be the Mecha Cat.
Small price to pay for Sun.
I can just play Meowscles.
So, what's it?
There's also this motherfucker who's extremely like V core, like Vapebot core.
Known V is me.
Oh
No,
yeah,
yeah.
that's a very V core character. There's,
Yeah.
there's literally a skin in the game that I own that just looks like V, and sometimes I play as them just to be like, oh man, I'm putting her in an enrichment chamber.
Oh boy, can I see? I want to see
I
me.
I've shown you before. She's like a cool secret agent fucking character.
By the way, this is the character that was labeled as me core.
Oh no. Oh, you're
Well, no,
pulling
no.
up what
I just put up the spectral thingamajig on stream.
I'm not gonna boot up Fortnite while we're sitting here at D&D. I go get it later.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I was just gonna put it up on stream.
Okay. But
No, you
that'd
don't
be like half doxing yourself.
Oh no, everyone's gonna find out that behind my mask I'm also cute. Oh no. Actually, no, they can't know
Okay.
that. You have to think that I'm like some sort of like fucking wizardly neckbeard who actually looks like the Grognard she is. You imagine that I look like someone who hung out with Gary Gygax back in the day.
God.
Do not imagine me as an e-girl.
Of
I
course
may not have a neckbeard, but I wear a shirt that implies one. That's what I look like. Imagine that instead of anything else, okay?
All right.
All right.
That's not for you, that's for the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, that's pretty. That looks like V-ish. Literally just different colored hair and it'd be spot on.
Oh shit, she's got gunners!
Yeah. She's like a cool secretary with a shotgun shell belt, a bulletproof vest left just open enough to show off the tie.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
have that exact outfit.
You know, it's cool as hell. It's from season 5.
I a little bit dissociated. I didn't know what we're talking about, and all I can think about is the girl from TF2.
Pauline? Yeah.
No, that's
Kind
also
of.
correct.
I looked at that and I went, TF2 lady.
No,
that's
yeah.
also correct.
No, I also look like Pauline TF2. Hey, Miss
I
Pauline.
look indecipherable.
I think games should go back to being TF2.
You look upon me and your brain starts to melt out of your ears because you cannot decipher me.
I don't think that's why my brain is cooked.
My
I
brain.
don't want to
Wait.
like toot my own horn. I don't want to like be like do say anything like that. No, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be an eldritch monstrosity.
My brain is cooked because I put it in water like pasta.
Did you salt it first?
I did.
Dude, did you hear about the new pasta recipe that just dropped?
Oh
What?
no.
Does it
Yeah,
does it
no-
have salt?
New pasta recipe just dropped. Ingredients: pasta, water, heat, half hour.
Half hour.
Wait.
The recipe is called Web Mistake.
No. I think I know why it's named that.
This is you bullying me for being Italian again, huh?
This is not me bullying you for being Italian. This
Remember
is,
the-
however, me
it's her
subjecting you
bullying you
to
for being
pasta story that I heard today on Tumblr.
Remember to check in on your friends this Pride Month, especially the Italians.
I only make fun of you sometimes for being Italian because you're also just not just Italian.
I love it when you make fun of me for being Italian.
I'm
This is why-
sorry,
this is
you
why
were
we-
having like a fucking mental breakdown for like a month and then you found out you weren't Italian all the way and you were fucking cured.
What? Wait, did he really?
This isn't a joke, actually. Like,
Oh
this
my
is,
god, that's
Yes.
this is
amazing.
an actual thing.
That was a thing that happened between us. You were having like a really bad funk for like a month, and then you got news from your grandma that you're actually not Italian, and then you were cured.
Love learning about myself.
Let me fucking pull it up.
Oh,
I'm putting you
God.
on blast right now.
Don't expose.
We literally called it the Italian angst arc.
Permission to like out myself as boring.
I thought you were gonna say out yourself as Italian.
No, I'm not Italian at all.
Coming out as Italian.
Permission to out myself as boring.
Yeah.
Today I got sad that Joanne Fabrics closed early.
Oh.
Aw, that would make me depressed too.
I was ready to go in. I was like up at the front, and it just said we're closing in 15 minutes because of because of a staff shortage. We're closing in 15 minutes. I'm like, motherfucker.
Those assholes. How dare they?
What if I want? This happened immediately after the high of buying Taco Dragon. By the way,
The epic highs and lows.
Okay, dude, I'm not gonna read this because, like, it is actually personal. However, finding out you were Scottish cured you of this.
Italian.
oh my god! Can you put on screen share for us so that we can all so we could have seen Dismas having his breakdown?
Oh yeah, I thought I had it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Today I accidentally made a Panda Express employee goth.
You know, as it goes sometimes. So, I don't think Toons is awake right now. They're having a big old nap time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
on,
we're gonna have to
again.
play the music the old-fashioned way. Through YouTube.
Oh no. Are you gonna be okay?
Uh-oh.
Will you live? Will you survive?
I won't.
Dog, I'm fucking invincible.
Occasionally.
Yeah, same.
Oh man, music.
Welcome back to the Riot Games Penis Music playlist.
Oh,
I feel
boy.
like I'm on SSX radio.
Today on Mount Tricky, you can expect heavier snowfall down at the second slope. We got a super pipe event happening in North City. And now, new tunes. I'm sorry, I played too much SSX.
I fucking adore SSX. I've been trying
That's a
to get it
snowboard game,
set.
right?
Oh, what's that? It's a snowboard game, yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it set up to stream it for a day. I was gonna do like SSX 3 specifically, because that's my favorite SSX.
My favorite's a throw up between 3 and Tricky.
Yeah. Tricky
The
is
thing is
probably the correct answer.
The thing is that 3 doesn't have the pipe dream level.
Yeah. I like 3 because of how much time I spent just like snowboarding in like the physical space of the mountain.
Oh yeah, that's why 3 is like the best, but Tricky has the funny like nightmare cyberpunk level.
Yeah. That's
Also,
it.
Griff doesn't look like that TM. in Tricky.
I played as Simon, so I have no idea.
Of course you played as Simon.
What up? What you mean? What? What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, I also played as Simon for a while.
Oh, okay. What did you switch over to then, or after that? Allegra?
I played the 5th. I don't
I
have to
fucking
tell you
knew
that. The thing is that it wasn't Allegra.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if you knew which character I played in SSX3, you'd
Okay. Going into our chat, searching SSX3. Nope. Haven't, you didn't tell me, damn it.
It was Cowrie. Why? Why are you laughing me?
The shame in your voice. Like, she's a valid character to play, they all are. However, you're the one who's ashamed of it.
Yes, I'm ashamed of it. In SSX3, she was literally just in like a normal. She's like in her normal outfit was like, okay, that's normal, that's cool. And then her like alt outfit was literally just her school uniform with a jacket over it and leg warmers.
Correct.
Of course, I'm embarrassed. But she's the one with the Kamen Rider outfit.
Yep.
I don't have to fucking defend you. I may defend you. Defend myself. I may. Also, the reason that Griff doesn't look like that in Tricky is that Griff wasn't in Tricky.
Yeah. I played Simon because he looked like he had problems.
Permission to say something horrible?
What's up?
Whenever I played Simon, I would just always pretend that I was Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Simon from SSX3 looks more than a little bit like Mike Shinoda, the rapper from Linkin Park.
Oh.
You may also know Mike Shinoda from the song Remember the Name.
Here he is.
Wait, that's
He's
him?
kind of wide for some reason.
Yes, Mike Shinoda did the song Remember the Name.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a fun fact?
Sure.
My brother got married in a literal Linkin Park.
That's awesome.
That's so good. I'm gonna leave up Wide Simon for a little bit.
Yes! I think he should be an NPC.
I love his tattoos, but
I think we should find this guy in the mines.
I love his tattoos, but the problem is that he really does just make me think I want to be Mike Shinoda in my snowboarding game.
See, I liked him because there was something very clearly wrong with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, when he pushes people and knocks them off their snowboard, he goes, "Ah, the taste of blood," and shit like that.
Also, when you're on the lifts, he literally would just like crawl out the window and hang out on the underside of the snow lift.
Yeah, he would just hang out on the underside of the lift and just swing himself back and forth and like crawl around on it like a fucking xenomorph.
You know, I love this guy. He's so fucked up. There's a lot of horny fan art of him. What the hell?
It's almost like he's kind of a new metal thirst boy covered in tattoos.
I just didn't expect anyone to actually like it, you know? I figured he was some guy who was supposed to be attractive to someone, but they failed.
No, he's just kind of, I mean, he's kind of hot, honestly. He rocks it.
I looked up Simon SSX3, and one of the top results, though not the number one, was 3 different Simon designs, like, standing next to each other and broing it out. But they all have large breasts and hard nips, and one of them, their bulge is the size of their large breast.
Jesus.
I'm not showing it because I love myself.
I've gotta stop dissociating while you talk.
That's just what happens when I talk!
I cast a dissociation beam.
Full offense to myself,
Beam.
that's just what happens when I say words.
Beam.
Beam is one of the characters of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
New Chainsaw Man.
So far? Yeah. I'm kind of gay, actually.
Nice. Alright, so this has been our 20 minutes of bullshit. How's everyone living?
Okay.
Solid.
Eh.
Vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah, as one does.
Just good vibes. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about Holy Grail water taste test review, the actual cup of price, and then there's a soy boy pogging at a cup.
What?
That was our,
The stream announcement picture.
Yeah. I haven't let me go look at Twitter.
Hey, can I say my final thing real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Has anyone noticed that new fucking terrible meme where people circle words and point to a character that the words vaguely sound like they're named for?
My favorite version was, they...
Can you
What?
pull this up for me?
Yeah, let me pull one up. Oh, it's
Can you
classy.
please? I can't see it on your shared screen. It's just black. Oh. Your shared screen just says Waterfront District Variant Streets in New Capenna Art Opera.
Are you kidding me? One sec.
Ing.
Dingus.
I posted one of a woman murderer. Not just a killer, but a murderer.
The meat tree.
What, now that I've switched it, can you guys still hear the music?
No.
Shit.
Fuck.
I saw one that was
Walter White, but it says water weight.
no, it was talking about birds, and it was talking about how some birds have glands under tail.
It's pretty good.
Thank you
It was
for
pretty
allowing me
great.
this bullshit moment before.
It was very good. I'm a big fan.
Oh my god.
So, the party finds itself back in their tavern base after having a nice slumber party moment together. The calm before a metaphorical storm. In the morning, they wake and find themselves, relatively well rested insofar as one can be. Sleep was fitful and dreamless, though not necessarily bad. When they exit their rooms, they can hear the din of the bar above them. It is surprisingly crowded for being 8 goddamn M.
We got a new breakfast special. If you guys just heard her aggressive typing, it's because I said a horrible thing about characters.
You're aggressive typing.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit.
All
But
right.
good to know that. But good to know that you feel very strongly.
So it's busy at 8 goddamn M.
Yeah, it's 8 goddamn M.
Goddamn, man.
Damn.
No, goddamn.
Goddamn.
Goddamn!
What? Damn.
No cursing, child.
Fuck!
So I assume we're all gonna convene in like the planning room.
Yeah, that sounds
seems like the
good.
best course
The
of action, yeah.
war room.
The war room.
You head down to the tavern base's war room. It is the same as you left it. I doubt anyone did much war planning down there. Not recently.
Alright, well, since we're all here, what's our plan?
We were supposed to go down below, weren't we?
Well, yes, but do we have a specific plan of action for it, or are we just gonna pick a tunnel and see what happens?
Well, you would know the layout better than I would.
Ash is
Right.
gonna gently nudge Al's shoulder, the person who knows how to get there.
I think, yeah, go on.
He raises his hands like, "Whoa! It's been 2 decades since I was last down there. I wouldn't be able to tell you left from right."
I haven't exactly gone down that far.
Permission to go out of fucking left field Fallout Wild Wasteland on this shit?
Yeah. Roll for Wild Wasteland. Wild Wasteland. Oh my god! I have a list.
It's okay. I'm pulling out a third set of dice now. I think these ones. Oh god, where'd they go?
By the way, how do you like my new
Like,
face texture?
It's really cute. You're good.
You feel good.
Where
It
did
is
they
very
go?
Oh, there they are. Okay,
Courtesy of
I'm pulling
L, who may or may not be here. Probably not, because he doesn't want.
he's seething.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be
His
awake.
tummy hurt. His tummy hurts so bad, so I had to tell him to go take a nap because otherwise he'd continue hurting his tummy. Anyway, do I want to use the pearl die or the normal gay one?
Gay rights.
Gay
Okay.
rights.
Gay rights.
Gay rights. Love wins.
Okay, I'm rolling for Wild Wasteland, and I rolled a 19.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Would you like me to explain what I mean by Wild Wasteland?
Yes,
go for it.
please. I have no idea.
Ashkata is a bat, so I think that she would have proficiency in navigating tunnels and dark corridors such as the cave.
Wait, does this make it canon that vampires are just like bat people?
Complicated
them.
question.
Not all of them, but she's also a bat specifically when she transmogrified into vampire.
Yeah.
Are you gonna just scream down some tunnels? That's what echolocation basically is, right?
Yeah?
Bat Mom goes, So would I have some sort of proficiency in navigating tunnels?
You know what? I'll allow
Kind of
that.
figuring it out. Because otherwise we don't have any plan.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fallout New Vegas saves us again. Thanks, Fallout New
Okay,
Vegas.
So
The
we'll
savior of
use.
trans women everywhere.
So we'll use your bat powers to, navigate the caves. Well, they're not caves. The tunnels.
What is a tunnel but a
And-
domesticated cave?
True. I suppose you could call it a bat cave.
It's so
I can feel
funny.
the lawyers on my back. I can feel the lawyers breathing down my neck even now. I feel
Oh,
like we
man.
shouldn't call it that.
Oh
Sorry,
man,
that's
Jimmy
just
McGill.
me.
Okay, so Ash is going to use her new innate senses of going deeper into darkness.
Alright.
That's my idea. Is that she can like lead the party, and she's also good at sneaking. So if she sees fucked up bad things, she can say, "Hey, there's fucked up bad things over here."
I would like to suggest we start at the one cave that I found that had I keep saying cave. The one tunnel that I found that had signs of a scuffle in front of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
And once we get closer to some things, I could use locate object if we're looking for anything in particular. Like if you want to see if Tom is down there.
Or
Mhm,
Ash.
mhm. Or Arcadia.
Whoever it is.
I meant to say Gray, not Ash, but
You're
I was like, interesting.
I'm
Yeah, I
very
was like,
tired.
wait. Ash is right here.
Whoa!
But
There's, like-
I sure am glad that he's in there and we're out here and he's out here and I'm the sheriff.
And then he's the sheriff. I thought he was the sheriff.
Well, I'm the sheriff now, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, what I want to know is where's the caveman?
Dude, it's been
So-
like a year since I last watched that. I'm doing my best.
So
We gotta
anyway,
go
I'm
rewatch
now that I'm the sheriff and I'm also the bat and I'm our point man for traveling caves. Ash is gonna pat Al on the shoulder and say, "You gonna be okay over here, or do you want to come with?" No, it's scary.
I thought the plan was for Al to come with.
Yeah, isn't it? He's the one who knows most about what's happening, is he not?
I'll go where you guys send me.
Alright, then you're coming with.
Alright.
I'm resisting a bad line. Don't worry, I'll type it in chat.
He pushes himself up, off his little seat onto his feet. I have a lisp. I'm so sorry, everyone.
You don't have to apologize.
Hey.
You're okay.
Really, the problem is that I haven't dropped a rap album in a while, and because of that, my speech impediments have gotten worse.
Oh my god.
I want to say that's a joke, but
No,
knowing you,
like
I can't be
literally.
sure.
Part of how I trained out of some of my speech impediments was, in fact, learning how to rap.
Okay, that's
sick as hell.
legit though.
Yeah. It's actually solid speech therapy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as doing tongue twisters, but also you get to talk about, killing cops.
It's like tongue twisters. Can we put that on the out of context channel at some point
Anyway.
after this?
Alright, so.
Anyway, I'm just gonna casually say that if he behaves, he gets a treat when we come back.
I like how you said I'm resisting the urge to say the line. You type the line and then say it anyway.
Well, see, the thing is that I changed my mind.
Hell
You
yeah.
also didn't say kitten whiskers out loud.
I think it's to be understood that Al is Ash's kitten whiskers.
He's like, I haven't even invented Discord yet.
Yet. But he
And then
will
Yes.
one day.
And then he takes a small amount of psychic damage for referencing something that doesn't exist.
He's an artificer, it's normal.
Ah!
As we've seen, other artificers in this setting go fucking insane.
You know, Artifice actually fucks you up, like, for good.
You should see my offline artificer character. She just says the wildest shit out of nowhere.
Gee, Ashkata, how come you get an autistic twink husband?
God.
Well, that's because every twink in this setting is also going to be autistic.
Is there anyone who's not autistic?
Yeah. It's Ashburn.
Ashburn just
I
has
don't-
depression.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. I'm dead flushed.
No. Ashburn is not on the spectrum, but he is neurodivergent because of his severe anxiety disorder.
Yeah.
Ashburn has anxiety and ADHD, which manifests as looking almost exactly like autism, it turns out.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah. I got all three, baby. I got AAA.
AAA, baby. Me too.
As my sister says, we're not Asian, we're Asian.
Oh my god.
Important note, she also just lies to people and says she isn't Asian half the time.
She's very visibly Asian.
She's visibly Asian, she claims she's Cuban.
Permission to be unhinged for a moment.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna support her on this one.
Oh my god, my sister sucks so bad. Everything about her is fucking insane. But we don't need to get into that right now.
We don't, but this one, this is the one that I'm gonna be like, you know what, fine.
The worst part is she doesn't like my friend Carlos, who is Cuban Chinese.
He's living the dream.
Yeah, no, small digression. My friend Carlos, he's working on his master's in engineering. His dad is a neurosurgeon, and the only thing he and his dad talk about are Gundam and cars.
Yeah.
That sounds like a healthy relationship.
And every Saturday night
actually.
they watch Redline together.
That's awesome, though!
Yes, I love that
Holy
movie.
They have
shit.
done that for the past 9 years after I showed him Redline in high school.
So
That's
good.
so good, though.
That movie, it's fucking incredible. I watch it like every month.
At this point, Carlos doesn't even know if he's watching Redline so much as remembering Redline while it's happening in front of him.
He's like the kid who could just watch Shrek in his mind.
Oh, I would do that. I would do
I'm so sorry. Anyway, the reason that Ash gets a husband is that she's being retired,
Yeah.
and she needs someone to help her take care of Gray, Squeamp, Darnold, Tim, fucking Wander, and Story.
And all of the dogs that you left at Flynn and Asher's house.
Oh no, those are their dogs until they give them back.
They do not want to give them
Except-
back. They love those
Except
dogs
for my
dearly.
dog. My dog, he's my dog forever.
What was your dog's name again?
Baxter.
Good old Baxter.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
remember
Oh.
my dog. His name was Hans.
And someone
Yeah,
had
we-
Garfield. Someone had
we
the
had-
actual Garfield.
We had Baxter, Garfield, Hans, and a couple other Doges.
Yeah.
I think
Han
mine
was
was.
named Connie.
I think mine was Kohalan.
Yeah, that's correct. Those are all correct answers. I was quizzing you. You all get an inspiration point.
Whoa! I actually get my point back.
Yes, you do.
Wait for realsies?
No, like actually, you've proven a level of engagement and investment. That deserves an inspiration point.
I would
Look.
never forget Hans.
Hans was such a funny fucking dog name. The fact that you guys literally would just let me to get up and go bark away from the camera to be Baxter was the best.
Yeah.
Wolf's in this distance.
Baxter does in fact still make small whoofs. Hans is the only dog that gorps.
Gorp.
Does Hans still find his way on top of furniture that he shouldn't physically be able to get on top of?
They're all
Poor-
wolves, but he's basically an Italian Greyhound.
Poor Asher and Flynn.
They go into the kitchen and Hans is somehow on top of the fridge.
Gorp.
Or
Yeah, no, he's...
Gorp.
he's a fucked up dog.
I
So,
love the dogs. I love the dogs that I've given my brother and then walked off and had a bunch of children adopted off screen. He's gonna be like, oh my god, what have you done?
it doesn't help that Flynn is thinking of turning the old That's it. The old Rhodes family manor into an orphanage.
Ash is gonna come home. No, worse. She's gonna invite them to the Vins on the trip so they can like see everyone else, and they're gonna die.
Yeah.
They're gonna die.
Everyone's getting a squeepified.
Exposure to squeep is toxic.
Exposure to squeep just
Yeah.
irrevocably changes you.
So,
So it's like how everyone we know has interacted with Dizzy in canon has horribly changed their gender. Between Bridget and Testament.
Oh,
Their name is Brisket. Excuse you.
when
I'm
you said
so
Dizzy,
sorry.
I thought you meant Dropsy, like from Dropsy the Clown.
No.
No. Dizzy. Wait. Well, there's one person who hasn't changed gender who's interacted with Dizzy in a very meaningful way, and that's her goddamn husband. Except there's one really funny thing to say about that, which is that when Strive first released, I kept calling him a MILF because he was kind of pretty. He's still pretty. They tried making him masculine, and instead I just think he's girlier. I only play Kai with the soul reskin so that he's a tanned blonde tomboy.
Gender is so
Anyway,
complicated in the world of Jilty Jeer.
Guilty Jeer.
I love the fact that Sin thinks that babies happen when a mommy and a daddy give each other their eyes and rip them out, because that is how he happened. He said this in front of fucking Biken.
What if Biken doesn't know where sex comes from?
Problem.
Yeah.
She and Anji are like adopting NPCs.
Yeah, but that means they aren't having those kids.
True. Anyway, Anji gets pegged.
I don't think he gets pegged by Biken.
He gets pegged by the Zessen. His fans do the work.
Oh my God.
Okay, so D&D.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You know, we're good. We're just like a little scattered today. I got off work.
Yeah.
Dude.
I got off work, I laid my head on a pillow, 20 minutes passed in the blink of an eye.
I
And then
didn't
it was
have
D&D
work,
time.
but I applied to jobs, and that's work enough.
It
This-
really is.
This is my fucking week off after an extremely intense week of babysitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
My goose is fucking cooked. I'm exposed to so much secondhand weed smoke just from weed being made.
God, I would that.
Okay.
They've started calling me the Wizard, like from The Wizard.
Yeah.
Of us?
No, the 1980s goddamn Nintendo movie, The Wizard, the one that advertised the Power Glove.
I've
The
never heard of this in
Nintendo
my
one.
life.
That
It's
is
not-
because
This
you
is
have
just-
not cultured.
This is the second time the Power Glove has been brought up tonight.
Yeah.
I think the first time was before stream, though.
It's not a great movie, but it is a classic. Also, I don't like Send Me an Angel in its original form, but I do have a cover that's very good.
I'm inhaling so many Sharpie fumes right now.
Dude! What are you, like 14?
No, I'm just dying a wig.
I'm gonna ground you.
So-
No!
Do you want to be grounded?
So you guys can talk about Weeb, I can't talk about accidentally inhaling Sharpie fumes.
Correct.
Weh!
If you're gonna inhale Sharpie fumes, do it the good way with those scented markers that destroyed your brain cells in elementary school.
I hate this fucking family.
Do you want that adoption sword or not?
Yeah.
So,
I'm so sorry, everyone. I just got done with like so much babysitting and driving people around.
You've had a time.
a plan of action has been formed. You intend to go down into the tunnels, partially guided, though mostly guiding Al, using your newfound echolocation and love of caves.
Oh man, I love caves and I love screaming.
I love cycles of violence.
Okay, I'm actually not gonna make a joke.
Is there anything you would like to do before you head out?
Can I have full health and restock my Molotov?
Yes, you had a long rest.
Okay, so I have my
Unless you
Molotov
didn't
back.
over the last 8 hours.
Mumbles.
Stay up.
Sweats.
Maybe truth or dare was too much for you and you couldn't sleep.
Fun fact, rules as written, you don't actually need to sleep for a long rest, you just need to be doing only light activity.
I don't think...
Maybe truth or dare's heavy activity.
I don't think Al counts as light activity.
No, he's like
No,
98
he's
pounds.
I'm sorry, everyone. This is rapidly turning into I'm sorry, I was doing stuff. I'm stuff.
Haha!
Oh!
As Carter, you are bagging my creation!
I'm sad that I'm not a 3E model tonight because I don't have the brain for it, because if I was, I'd be like, oh yeah, bunny promotion, check out these ears. That would just be bouncing the entire stream.
I just got a notification from Streamlabs to add back to school merchandise to my fucking store. I don't have a store!
What?
You don't?
No, I don't sell merch. I was working on a clothing line, but then I got super fucking distracted.
That's fair.
That isn't a bit, by the way. I am actually working on that.
Oh, best of luck with it.
Yeah. I
Let
did
me know when
always...
it's live, I'll buy you a shirt.
Yeah, I did always want to get into fashion. Like, actually, I got a bunch of textbooks on it, and just, like, all over the board. But those are next to all my medieval arms and armor, so I get them confused sometimes. The Met Gala, where, like, the theme was for, was, in fact, like, medieval arms and armor, was my jam. However, no one did it, and I was upset. Except for Zendaya. Zendaya did it.
Zendaya is Michi.
She is Michi. She was also trying to be Joan of Arc.
I'm so sorry for the words that come out of my mouth.
Dude, I still sing I Need to Beat Richard Dreyfuss now and then.
One of these days, the words that we speak are going to make sense, and that day is when the world ends. So,
The cave.
I'm preparing cave. I have all of my stuff. I have my 3 parataps of health. I have my trident of Fimsh. I still have 2,000 ball bearings on me.
Yeah.
I to prepare, would it
I
be
have a
okay-
question.
Oh.
Is any fucker here proficient in crossbow? I never offloaded the one that I stole from fucking Arcadia.
Yes.
Yeah, I use them.
I have a
Well, I
crossbow.
already have one though.
Who
I don't
wants a
think
heavy crossbow?
Oh, I have a light crossbow.
I
Not a
can't
heavy.
for thematic reasons.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Barbarian, no
weapon.
like shoot.
Yeah,
No
we very-
guns.
Yeah, the whole point is anyway.
You just beat someone to death with it.
You can.
Well, hilarious. I think I'll pass.
Okay. I guess I, who is proficient in fucking weapons such as this, because I'm a thief, will keep it.
Would it be okay if the night before, while going to bed, if I used up some of my first level spell slots to make some good berries?
Do you have any sprigs of mint?
I would
We
say
have a grotto.
I do have a grotto.
I will
And
say
a
you have.
market.
I will say you probably have 2 sprigs of mint.
Okay.
So you would be able to cast Goodberry twice.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, if you recall, we do actually keep track of material components in this campaign. Or at least I do.
That's why I'm currently talking about the shit in my backpack while I refund myself my fucking my multiple Molotov cocktail.
It's actually mistletoe, and she definitely keeps that on hand.
Oh yeah, mistletoe, I'm tired.
You're good.
I knew it was an M and it had an IT in it.
Uh-huh.
There's only so many words that could have been. And I don't think it was an entire minute clinic.
Yeah, so Story will just, like, hand out some good berries.
Oh.
So, let's see. I would have, if I can cast it twice, then I have 20. So,
That's 20 total HP.
well, yeah, I'm just, math. Is our twink coming along with us?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did drag him along.
Excuse you, that is your new father. Refer to him as such.
Oh my god, if I hear anyone call Al daddy, I swear to fucking god.
I did not say call him daddy.
Well, you each get 4 berries.
Thank you.
He places them
nice.
in his like breast pocket.
They look like little juniper berries.
Oh, yum. I'm gonna make mead with these.
Okay, that'd be a hearty fucking mead. A good berry is enough food to last you a whole day.
Lunch.
When I explained that to some of my friends, I found out all of them were into stuffing because of the enough food to last you a day, and I was very upset.
Oh.
At Zanzi V20, at Zanzi V20, at Zanzi V20 in the chat right now.
What?
I see you there, motherfucker.
Like, no judgment. You do you. However, I didn't want to find that out when I was trying to tell you about, like, micro plays with fucking druids.
You know, I appreciate the idea of the Goodberry. He brought up Goodberry for stuffing, and the first thing I had to do was ventilate Zanzi in chat. One of our dear moderators.
Just take him out back into him dirty like old Yeller. As you exit the base portion and make your way out the bar, you find that, yes, it is in fact busy. A great number of ruddy, like, working class sort of men and women are sitting there, just, like, idly drowning their sorrows. It is a bar, after all. You realize, and this is something that, like, all of you would notice, there's been more and more of these damn people every goddamn week.
We're getting popular.
I don't think we're getting popular as much as people are getting desperate.
And having less to do in their days.
Oh.
Al winces.
Oh.
I think if we have like a few minutes as we're like kind of eating breakfast, I feel like that would be an in character interaction of just like story. Be like, oh, we're getting popular. Like, no, it's not that story. And story realizing, oh, and then we kind of like try and sneak around and give just like sneak flowers into people's like onto their table or on their bag or on their person.
Can you roll performance?
I can indeed.
I think we'd have pretty little vases with flowers on them at every table.
Oh. Well, I found the only way that I could fail a performance check.
You got a nat 1, buddy?
Yeah, I got a nat 1, buddy.
How much was the total result?
That would be 7.
Okay. You didn't pass, but you did try, and it was a valiant effort. You attempted to raise the spirits of everyone here by, like, handing out flowers, but unfortunately, lack of access to sunlight has made flowers a rare thing associated with the rich, and to them, they all feel like they've been reminded of what they lack. The mood has not been lifted, but it has been given context. They are stewing.
Or it kind of like deflates a little bit, returns. Like, that didn't quite go as I hoped.
You meant well.
Yeah.
And that does count for something.
Well,
I think these guys should get over it, honestly. It's just a flower.
Was that in character?
Yeah. She doesn't say it to anyone but the party.
Alright.
But she's not saying it, like, she's saying it out loud, just like, to story, basically.
If you go to an establishment and like the owners, like one of the owners like family very happily goes up and gives you a little gift, and the only thing you do is be a little bit pissy about it. Like, yeah, you're allowed to be pissy, but we're also allowed to be a little upset at you for like denying goodwill.
Yeah, get over yourself.
They did not accept it, but it didn't like make them feel better, you know?
It was just
Yeah.
not the right gift. A gift that goes sour.
You gave someone a fucking Amazon Coke and fucking Stardew just now.
Yeah. They know
Yeah.
you meant well. They are not mad at you. They are mad at the situation.
I just like, no, I get it. I mean, I get it now. I didn't get it before, but we're gonna.
It's the thought that counts.
I want to make it so they can enjoy flowers again.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be great? So, is there anything else?
You should have given them a mushroom.
Have a mushroom. Have 3. You're like fucking Timo.
How dare you? Not wrong though.
So, is there anything else you'd like to do before you hit the road?
I think that it's hit the road time for Ashkata.
Yeah, they probably went. Everyone's words.
I'll take
Yeah.
that as a yes. So, I've been saying "so" a lot tonight. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's a very common word.
Yeah. You all exit
Yeah,
the
it's not
bar
so uncommon.
and find that the city is roughly as you last saw it the night before, though there is a undeniable tension in the air. People don't seem to be as friendly to each other. Like, you don't see nearly as many people going, "Well, hey, Steve, how you doing?" in the market as you pass by. People seem more tired than usual. Shorter. Not like in height, but... And what the reason would be is likely up to interpretation, though one thing does hint towards it. The marks of the night have doubled.
Mark?
Oh, like the drawings?
Yeah.
Mm.
These people thought they were safe after you brought him to quote-unquote justice, but it seems things have gotten worse than ever. Al looks horrified. Oh, yeah. One sec.
You.
No problem. It's down to 1%, so I literally can't get it any lower. So I hope this is low enough.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Okay, cool.
No, it's too low for me, but whatever, we can. It's fine.
You can change it yourself on the screen share.
Because usually
It's like-
Tunes has its own player. I don't see it right now.
You go
Tunes
to...
isn't-
I think you go to the stream and you right-click on the stream, the stream itself in
Okay.
Discord, and then you can adjust the
Oh,
volume.
I see. Okay. That won't adjust your volume.
You know.
No, that's the stream only.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright. I think Story's gonna do her usual and go ahead and at least go over to some of these new markings and use her paint to just scribble right over them.
Alright. They have been scribbled on. There's no discernible effect, though you do, like, feel better personally, you know? I mean, I don't know if you feel better. It probably feels better.
I mean, could I use my magic eyes to see if it's done anything?
Yes, you can.
Just to confirm it still works.
And you have found that while it is better, it still seems to be active, like just a little.
I see.
I think they might have improved their game a little bit.
Maybe.
She's gonna draw a rude drawing of one of the bots, and it has like a stupid little face on it.
Like you draw a robot, but it's Belphegor.
Yeah, and she's gonna draw like an angry, like tongue sticking out face next to it, and like a thumbs down.
That's really good. And you make your ways towards the deeper tunnels. The mouth of the tunnel stretches on deep into the earth. It is black, and it is cold, and it doesn't seem to be welcoming you.
I feel like... Does anyone else hear, like, an echo?
I don't hear anything.
I something.
Oh, you know what? I can actually faintly hear, like, the stream from the screen share.
Oh my god.
I just turned it up, and then I heard us.
That's so bad. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was, like, so quiet, so when there wasn't, like, music, I was just like, why do I feel like I hear talking?
I'm hitting you with them gang stalking beams.
We're being followed by a bunch of people playing Dungeons and Dragons.
It's lame as shit.
Oh, gosh.
We hear ourselves in the caves playing Dungeons and Dragons echoing throughout the caverns.
We find a group of changeling who have all turned into us.
If any one of them is playing Barbarian, I swear to goodness. Worst class.
You call into the caves to test, and you find that yeah, damn, it fucking echoes in there.
Wow.
Big cave.
We're not taking psychic damage, are we?
No.
Okay, cool.
How do you
Yeah, it was
proceed?
an echo. It wasn't, anything else.
Ashkata will begin walking through the cave, lightly whistling a tune and doing the same steps that she did, reminiscent of the dance she did in Arcadia's, just making sure.
Roll a dex save.
That's terrifying. Dex save is, does a 21 work?
Yes. And your trained, roguish, anti-trap steps, though not avoiding any, like, intentionally set hazards, do guide you easily through a metaphorical minefield of sharp, discarded rocks, old tools, and, like, equally discarded buckets. There was building here once, and now it has been long since abandoned. And you are wading your way through an old, long-forgotten construction site, essentially. Make sure to put on your high-vis, everyone!
You what?
High visibility vest.
Ah.
Like construction workers wear.
I
already glow.
I'm an OSHA rep, so no. Ashkata is doing this funny little dance, like lightly glowing with her little torch. Everyone has to follow that, lest they die. Or get tetanus.
It's a will-o-wisp.
A little bit, yeah.
Ooh.
Story, can I get a history check?
You can indeed. That is 6.
Okay. You feel vaguely like you remember something like this, or maybe it's Alice. You feel like you remember following a single point of light into somewhere, and having it lead you through some sort of cylinder or tube or perhaps hallway, though the specifics evade you at this moment.
Oh.
Could it be a metaphor for being born or dying, or a literal event of being literally guided by something? You don't know. But you do remember following a light.
Oh. So it's probably just gonna be very quiet and kind of like away for a little while as we walk along.
Serenity, can I get a perception check? Or a wisdom check? On no, what's the word for it? No proficiency if it's just raw wisdom.
Yeah. That's a 7.
You hear a faint humming through the corridor, though you aren't sure the origin or direction. This place has always felt alive, and now also dead. There are no answers here, just questions. Well, can I get a Constitution check?
Constitution? Yes, you can. Yes, ma'am. 1 second.
You pass out.
Constitution 17.
You remember walking through long stony pathways. You remember the feeling of loose gravel and earth beneath your boots, and it is not comforting here.
Oh.
But you find the strength in yourself to carry on. Ashkata?
Yeah.
I hope you're having a good day.
Yeah, I have a little past the dexterity.
Now I gotta roll a d20.
Ash is the one who's being the like weird spirit one right now.
It's your turn.
Serenity.
You first.
Where you? Okay, Serenity out loud is just like. Is now a bad time to mention that despite growing up here, I have mild claustrophobia?
Not at all. I'm glad you mentioned it. You can work around it this way. How can we make this easier for you?
Probably can't, but that's fine. Thanks.
Al pipes up. Yeah, no, I feel that. I definitely. Yeah? Ugh. He's visibly anxious.
Everyone is like anxious or uncomfortable, and Ash is just doing her funny little dance with her torch.
Yeah.
And humming and like whistling a tune.
Zori's like, I've been here before, but have I?
No offense, if I saw a fucking nun in a cave as the only light source and you're just dancing seemingly by yourself because the others aren't illuminated fully, I'd freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaky. Yeah, Serenity's like, no, I'll be fine. Like I said, mild.
As you say.
And you descend deeper. What's the deepest you've ever gone in the city, Serenity?
Probably this deep.
Well, then we're in new territory for you.
Yeah.
The further you go from the surface, the darker everything seems to get, as though light itself is being choked out by the distance. The absence of the sun feels suffocating. You see brief flashes of like cave-adapted creatures down here, like pale-skinned salamanders that lack eyes, or various plant analogs made from fungi. Down this deep, it begins to get, to put lightly, somewhat alien. The wind through the caves and tunnels and corridors sounds vaguely. I said vaguely too many times tonight, shit. I'm fucking toothing volume myself.
You're okay.
It smacks of, like, human voice, Though, again, it likely isn't. No one's been down here in a long time. Or, no one should have been down here in a long, long time. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Yes, you can.
Yes, that includes you, Ashkata.
20, not natural. 30.
Does a like 26 count?
Yes.
16 from me.
Specifically check, not passive.
Check, yes. This is something you would have to actively seek to notice.
Alright. First, can I please note the rolls that I've been getting?
Yes.
My numbers have been in order, because I got a 1, then I got a 2, and this time I got a 3.
Let's go! Dude, I'll
Let's
just throw
fucking
17
go.
more rolls at you. And time the
that's-
last
that's-
one.
That's an 11.
It's counting time.
What's it? Serenity, Ashkata, and Amwa note that there are footprints leading up out of the cave. Story, you are too
direction we're
lost.
going?
Oh, what's up?
In the direction we're going?
No, in the direction you came from.
I see.
Ash is going to point these out to Al.
Al's just like, fuck. Story, you are too lost in, like, half-remembered reverie to try and, like, truly seek out this information.
I'm having my Anastasia moment.
The fucking goose chick?
The classic animated film.
Is that the one with the goose?
The goose?
I'm thinking of Swan Lake. I'm thinking of Swan Lake.
Yeah, the one about the runaway Russian princess.
No,
Yeah.
I've never saw that one. I always thought that was like a Titanic the animated musical sort of deal.
It
What?
is my favorite piece of media.
Not to be confused with Titanic the True Story, which is an animated musical but isn't called Titanic the Animated Musical. I don't remember which is the one with the rapping dog.
All you need to
Titanic,
know
the animated musical.
Thank you.
is that Anastasia is a cinematic masterpiece.
Alright. I'll take your word for it. So, yeah. There are footsteps leading out of the tunnel, and Al's just going, fuck.
I will not
Wow.
admonish him for cursing.
He realizes he shouldn't swear and says, I'm sorry, Beans.
It's all right. You're allowed to swear. It is quite a stressful situation.
Yeah, but
And then looks over to Story and says, "You can also swear if you wish."
I'm trying to be TV friendly.
We don't give a shit.
There are no
There's
cameras
broadcasting
down here
service.
yet.
Hmm.
Unless you
Uh,
brought one and wish to share this with the world.
Actually, when you say that, can Story and Serenity roll an Arcana check?
Hey. 19.
9.
Holy shit, you're doing so bad tonight,
Bean.
buddy.
Don't be mean to me.
No, you're just getting the bad rolls out. Your dice are warming up.
Uh-huh.
Dude, dice have
Why is everyone
personalities.
So mean to me?
They do.
Serenity, you notice on the walls the faint imprints of carved in of night marks.
I used my detect magic eyes.
And you see that they are, in fact, active. There are cameras down here.
Yep, we're being watched.
Oh.
I point them out.
I guess it's
Remember-
not so dead
remember
down
these?
here after all.
Hmm?
I guess it's not so dead down here after all.
Yeah,
That's a bad thing, yes?
probably. Usually places that are supposed to be dead but aren't, I would say, it's either a bad thing or, in the case of like a lost city that's thriving, it would be good, but I don't think that this is that case.
I see.
I don't think you're gonna find the lost temples of Teotihuacan down here.
Who the heck? It's fine.
Teotihuacan was one of the, let me make sure I pronounce that right. Time to Google.
Oh, I thought this was like an IC thing.
Oh no, that was like an actual.
Oh yeah, okay.
Teotihuacan was a religious center in the Mexican highlands in the 1st century.
Cool.
Oh, there's no H. It's Teotihuacan, not Tejo. Might be.
Mm.
Listen, it's been a long time since I studied ancient Mexico.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any treasure there.
Treasure.
Treasure. I want Story to have her first brain cell moment of the night.
Yeah.
I think about like hearing that they're being watched just kind of like shakes something loose in her brain, just kind of helps her get back to the present, at least if only for a little bit, and just kind of like looks over to oh my god, I forgot his name again.
Ow.
Yeah. Sorry, new dad.
So you look
Forgot
over to
your
Al.
name. I look over to
Oh
Al.
my god, he's the stepdad you didn't bother learning the name of.
Oh, this hurts. Please be nice to him.
No, I don't want you to be. I'm about to be very nice to him. Story kind of like looks over to Al and is like very owlish, like glassy eyes, and just kind of looks over and like perks her head and it says like, "Do you feel safe down here?"
Not even a little. Last time I was here, the damn place caved in. I nearly died. Also, you know, the whole everything else down here.
Do you trust me to make a weird judgment call?
You know, Sure, I'll trust you. No, I do. I do trust you, not I will. It's an important distinction.
Story kind of like grabs his hand, pulls him in, and kind of like spins the both of them and transforms into a mimic of Al.
He blinks. Cool trick.
Trick. And just kind of whispers to his ear. I don't trust that he won't go for you first. I can be a decoy. And pulls away.
He grows paler. Somehow. His skin's taken on a pallid, kind of glassy complexion since he's gotten down here. Almost sickly. And he realizes, oh no, by coming down here, I've endangered you guys.
Oh.
If you need it, I can turn you invisible.
Does Ash notice him immediately getting like worried that he's fucking up the party?
Yeah, you'd notice that. You have a high enough passive perception.
High enough passive perception, just kind of grab a hand, just squeeze, take scissor sword, and slice through one of the marks on the wall.
It is cracked.
On that note, BRB, I have to take care of my dogs.
All right. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, she did leave right at the part where I was going to quote one of my favorite video games of all time, Oregon Trail. You did come to a river.
I thought Charles Barkley shut up and James Gaiden.
I said one of.
Oh, true.
If I were to count, I quoted Charles Barkley "Shut Up and Jim Gaiden" last episode when I said ghosts are like dogs and that they do things arbitrarily.
You could also quote it again and say that you've come to a river on your way towards the Statue of Liberty. But then we would have to think about how Hoops Barkley is a werewolf.
No. Balthios is a werewolf.
Balthios is a werewolf.
Hoops Barkley was given. Hoops Barkley was poisoned with type 1 diabetes, and they needed to seek the great wizard Yelmir, who lay dormant in the Statue of Liberty.
I'll be back in a second.
Spoiler alert for Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, by the way. Hoop Sparklies does temporarily become diabetic.
Uh-huh.
You also have to go through a dungeon that is a maze, and that is made entirely out of domino sugar. And you have a Geiger counter to find out that tells you how much sugar you're being exposed to. And if you get exposed to too much sugar, you do also die. Then you have to fight a sapient monster made out of discarded bags of domino sugar called the Diabeastie, which was created by a cult that worships Yelmir, sage of blood research.
Yeah.
You slam and jam all up on the Diabeastie, and then you get the wisdom of Yelmir, and then he takes Hoops Barkley's diabetes into himself as a final act of sacrifice, so that way he can be free from the torture of being chained within the Statue of Liberty.
Real quick, I'll be right back. I just need to get a fan going because there are fumes from the Sharpies.
Okay, hang in there.
I fucking fumed myself.
Oh, hang in there. Be safe. Right now... Okay, everyone, it's just me and Serenity. I'm now going to poison her with more information about Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden.
Thanks.
So, immediately before this, there were two ways you could get to the Liberty Island. You either took the Underground Railroad, which was the New York subway system, but it somehow goes underwater too, and you get attacked by cyber cops who were summoned by Michael Jordan to hunt you, or you took the ferry ride to Liberty Island, where it's revealed that Balthios Johnson transforms into a werewolf, but only on Columbus Day.
Does he become a leprechaun?
Are you... Yeah, no, there is a leprechaun, but he doesn't personally become a leprechaun.
Okay, thank you. I have the only important celebrity news you need to hear today.
Yeah?
Taylor Lautner's fiance, Taylor Dome, has said that when they get married, she's taking his last name, meaning that they will both be Taylor Lautner.
That's pretty good. My favorite side quest in, what's it? In Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden is where you go into into the Square Enix Goya Chup mines, where they're mining marijuana, and they is in fact Chaos Dwarves, also known as Durgar, also known as Dark Dwarves, and they are enslaved there by Square Enix genies, and then you negotiate a union dispute between Square Enix and the Chaos Dwarves, and they're arguing about stuff like how many Dunkaroos they're allowed to eat and whether or not they're allowed to mine rubies alongside the Chups. And
is this a plot for a Kingdom Hearts game?
No, this is still Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. I'm talking about the quest where the Chaos Dwarves are in a union dispute with genies.
Yeah. I was /J.
Hi, I'm back. Story,
Hello.
you missed the only celebrity news that matters.
Oh?
Taylor Lautner's fiance,
Yes!
Taylor Dome, has said that when they get married, he's taking his last name, thus making them both Taylor Lautner.
I told my partner that the other day, and they were like, no fucking way!
That's amazing.
One last thing about this quest, if you do complete it and you side with the Chaos Dwarves, you do get the most powerful armor in the game. Like, it is hands down the best armor in the game, and it's a kimono with Shrek print. It's called the Shrekmono.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden that's the end of the thought there. It is.
It did irreparable damage to my psyche. It's why I'm like this to this day, actually.
Yeah.
I played that game a decade ago and it made me fucking queasy.
You're so gestures.
Your Honor, Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam Gaiden.
Life. So, you come to a river.
Is Alma back?
Oh no, I was just gonna continue now that we have at least 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have a wagon to board it with.
Let's see. Let me use my druid powers.
I can fly.
Oh yeah, you can fly. Me and Serenity can't though.
No.
Amwa can.
So we need at least a way to get across for 2 people.
I can carry Al and potentially Story.
I'm probably a bit big. Maybe Amwa could carry me.
I like to imagine she just fucking pitches you across.
I
Like, sucks.
I would absolutely say no to that.
You don't want to do the fastball?
Dude, you're not gonna do the fastball special?
There's no chance that I'm going to be thrown across anything.
Yeah. This
Okay.
underground river, it flows with a what's the word for it? With an urgency that's somewhat surprising, given how deep and how quiet the rest of the cave is. In fact, it is, while very clearly going fucking fast, it's whitecapping, it also isn't making any noise.
This is weird.
I don't like that. I hate that actually.
She's gonna stick her finger in the water.
It is rapids. It is
Oh.
difficult to keep your finger in place. Like, it is pulling.
Mm-hmm. And there was still no sound.
No sound.
Was it cold?
It was. It actually wasn't. It was lukewarm, like tap water.
Seems real magic-y.
Al pipes up. Back when we were still using this place, we used it for hydroelectric power. Enchanted it to not be so loud because it was, distracting. Didn't figure it'd still work when the enchantments ran out. Seems like it's back online.
Makes sense. So there was just always a river here?
Oh, there always was a river here.
You just made it quiet.
We also made it a little stronger to get more power.
I see.
Widen the feeds. Crack a few more tributaries into it.
I see.
I mean, that doesn't sound bad. That's pretty smart, honestly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
There's
plenty
nothing
smart.
wrong with it.
I just feel bad for it being in the way,
I mean, well, how did you guys get across it? Did there used to be a bridge?
We didn't use this tunnel.
Oh, so there's another tunnel.
The main one is collapsed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the very least, we're on the right track. Dory, you have a bunch of, water-related magic. Do you have anything that can, stop water, freeze water? Anything of the sort?
I mean, if we can just if we can go over it, that would be preferential.
There.
I could, I mean, I could try and kind of work with. I could try and make a bridge. That might be a little difficult. Might be a little testy. I could try working with the water, but it's going really fast, and that might cause more destruction.
Yeah. There. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. My instrument of the bards has spells attached to it, one of which is fly.
Oh shit.
You can, in fact, give yourself flight temporarily.
Stonks.
Okay, well, now she's thinking about everything she can do, and then, comes across this in her mental list, and is like, oh, I completely forgot that this has spells attached to it. Okay. Well, that solves that.
Do you cast fly on yourself?
Yes, because we said that Ash would be able to carry Story and Al, right?
Probably.
I mean,
They're-
Al's light, and Story
they're-
can become a mushroom.
Yeah, they're light. I'm the one that's...
Wait.
Yeah.
Permission to Wild Wasteland one more time.
Yeah, sure.
Do I need to roll for it?
Nah. You've unlocked the feat.
It's the partner pocket, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. You would have to formally declare him a partner.
Well,
You thought of a funny solution, and now V's just like, commit.
omit.
1 second. I need to work up to this, please. Please look at what's happening in general.
They're posting a bunch of blushing anime emojis. Oh, there's a ghost!
Ghost.
Ooh.
Jinx.
Be careful, hope it doesn't get eaten.
Oh no!
So Ash is gonna look over at Al and say, if you don't want me to try and carry you over, I have a solution, but requires something a little embarrassing.
Being carried is also kind of embarrassing.
Is it more embarrassing than finally admitting your feelings and not dancing around them?
What?
It's called the partner pocket for a reason, and well, you haven't been hired into the party.
What?
I would like to demonstrate the partner pocket by pulling Ashburn out.
Ashburn stumbles out of your pocket, and he goes, ah!
Sorry, just demonstrating.
Yeah, okay. And then he gets folded back up like an origami napkin. I love how you guys are continually using the canonization of the partner pocket for terrible, terrible things.
That's why I said, can I have the Wild Wasteland feat right before Ashkata gets removed?
I love that it was just a gag to explain why sometimes, like, Erica wasn't in combat.
Okay, but the thing is that giving your fucking Rangers a portable hull as standard as like a portable hull that people can stay in is standard issue so that they can like transport hostages and like and people in distress. That's cool. That makes sense.
It does.
If it didn't make sense, we wouldn't continue it. Anyway, Ash is gonna like look fucking Al dead in the eyes and say, "I'm pretty sure you could get in there, and we can transport you more safely, at least across the river." But she's gonna just kind of like lean in and go, "Are you going to be my kitten, Whiskers?"
Why are you saying this now? And then he folds up into a little origami critter.
We know his answer then.
And then ends up in your pocket.
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
you just missed a lot, and we're not gonna recap it. But Al's in the partner pocket for reasons.
Okay. Yeah, I heard
There's a
something about
river.
portable hole.
Yeah, you ford the river. Well, not literally, but you get over the river.
Three of us are flying, and one of us is carrying someone.
When Al did this, does a little text box pop up that says, Al has joined the party, and there's like a little fanfare.
Yes,
Yeah. Mario sound effect?
Yes, exactly. Serenity. Is this your first time flying? Of your own power?
Yes.
What does flying feel like to you?
Well, first of all, she picks up her guitar and she plays the Song of Soaring from Majora's Mask. I don't really remember how it goes, but, you know, that one.
Yeah.
And what does it do? Does it, like, just make her float?
No,
Or
you gain a
does she-
flying speed equivalent to your walking speed.
Yeah, but, like, does she, like, get wings, or is she just, like, hovering?
The method is up to you.
Okay, well, I like wings, so I want her to gain, like, spectral wings in the same ghostly form that the ghost swords are.
Okay.
That's so sick.
Ghost wings.
You have the ghosts of the chicken wings I slayed at B-dubs last Tuesday.
Jesus Christ.
Immediately upon getting, like, leaving the ground, she's just like, alright, this doesn't feel right. I don't like this. Because she has a fear of heights, as we've gone over a few times.
You have a fear of heights and claustrophobia. Your ideal situation is on the ground at the beach.
Yes.
Ash is going to reach a hand out backwards, like a take it and just follow my lead because she's the one who's flown the most.
She takes your hand.
It
Thanks.
feels strange having wings, like a second set of arms coming out of your back, but without doubled up pecs to match. You do not have any, like, inbuilt understanding of how to fly, or how to, like, angle your body such that you can steer. But, as you ascend and are guided by Ashkata, Resonance does its best to fill your mind with how this would work.
You know how to fly?
Gotta pull up Resonance's voice mod, because I was using another one for a little bit.
Okay.
Oh yes, of course I know how to fly.
Like,
What kind
is
of good sword wouldn't?
You know, that's not really something I associate with swords, but that's fair, I guess.
That's because most swords aren't very good. Me, I'm the best.
That's a good point. What good sword can't summon ghosts?
I feel like a better sword couldn't.
I feel like any sword can summon ghosts by killing people.
That is what a sword does, yes.
Story gets me. Story, you get me. I feel seen.
No,
Ash is
I
gonna
suppose we use the word summon as loosely as possible.
Can Ash just kind of like do a funny little laugh echo and just be like, Resonance, you're being so funny. We should give you extra rations of slaughter this coming fight.
Oh boy, I do like killing.
Are you telling me to take point?
No.
Please, 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 please.
But I'll lead them to you.
You can trade places.
I suppose if this is the gimmick for the fight that I want to use.
Now you'll be
Wait.
their
Problem. We can't though. They eat ghosts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shit.
Maybe next
That's-
arc I'll go ape shit.
Or what now?
Amon has never
crazy.
seen an ape.
But before, just as a quiet thing, before we even get to next arc, I am preemptively giving you permission to use Logan's transformed were-bunny as a horse.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like, aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape shit?
What's an ape?
Ashkata
wouldn't say that because their uncle's an ape.
He's a gorilla.
That's a kind of ape.
Forgot.
How soon
it
you
was
forget ketamine ape.
How soon we forget ketamine ape.
the ketamine ape.
Ketamine
Yeah,
apes been gone for so
that's
long.
the origin of the phrase ape shit is ketamine ape.
Yeah, it's a new meme. It's all the rage on Wiznet.
It actually originated from that tournament.
Yeah. Though, like, people just start saying ape shit and they'll post, like, a gif of the ketamine apes.
Yeah.
No, it's a popular meme on fucking what's it? On Wiznet to just post a crusty gif of Q getting his head bashed in by an ape, and it just says ape shit bottom text.
While he's on fire. He's on fire.
He's on fire and getting clobbered by a fucking orangutan.
Online has seen that one pretty often, but it's usually captioned with skill issue.
Hold on, I will be right back. The cat opened my door.
I do like
Hi,
me a
cat.
good cat.
love cats. There are 4 cats in my house right now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Same.
Oh yeah, have you gotten a rice cooker yet, dude?
Yes, we did!
Damn it, I was gonna get you one as a housewarming gift! That's not a bit, I was!
B, you know what we have to get him, right? We have to get him an adoption sword.
You know, that is true.
Oh yeah, you did literally adopt him, huh?
So,
Wow.
What?
So, as you cross the river, you find yourself in a wide open, like, cavern within the cave. Like a great, almost domed expanse of open air. And you see within that, like, great domed expanse, not so much cube, but a very large rectangle, wider than it is tall, though still very tall, of pale stone. There are no windows. There are some doors.
Can I take Al out of the partner pocket?
Al unfolds like a little box of Chinese takeout.
Just gonna give him a little hug and a pat because I know it's terrifying to be put in there for the first time.
He's like, it's so. I don't know if I like that.
I mean, you like company?
Yeah, that was. I've never met either of those people.
Well, Ashford Duo and Erica are great.
He stares off into the middle distance and shudders in fear.
Oh, did they like roast him?
Yes, they clap. They did the clap, tilt hand, boy, and then a rapid fire roasting of him upon entrance as a hazing ritual.
Oh my god, does this happen to everybody every time they go in the partner pocket?
No,
The
only
first
new
time.
NPCs.
Ash is gonna like open up the partner pocket and say, "Hey, he's higher ranked than y'all," and then close it.
Ashburn pokes his head out and then says, "One day I'm gonna get fired and I'll finally be free." And then he returns to the partner pocket.
Oh, he
This all
wishes
checks out.
he wishes he was gonna get fired. He fucking wishes. We're gonna make him immortal. We're gonna make him live forever and be stuck with us forever. We're gonna make him a god.
Jesus.
Just you wait and see.
We can literally make him a god. Yeah.
That would be the worst punishment on Earth for him, actually.
I look over at Casey's choking on a fucking sparkling water because of that.
The partner pocket does have room and furniture, not rooms plural.
They just hang out.
It's done. So you guys are fucking weebs, right?
Yeah. We're playing
It's
Dungeons
done
and Dragons.
up like every miscellaneous activities club in like a high school anime,
Oh my god.
where there's like the what's it? Is it kotatsu? The warm table. Is it kotatsu or koitatsu?
It's Kotatsu.
Yeah. It's got a kotatsu. It's got like bookshelves and some like sitting pillows. Erica
You know what?
brought in a tea set.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Mr. President from JoJo.
Fuck.
The room that's just in the turtle.
It's not
That's-
unlike the Mr. President situation.
That's uncomfortably like close.
You know, like the partner pocket is a cozy location, but it's NPCs only.
And Ash is now threatening the NPCs in there.
They have
Hey,
to
be nice.
They have to nice him.
Amma was in there once, but it was when Manak wasn't here, so essentially it's when you turn into an NPC.
Yeah, no, it was a character sans player, a no player character.
It was a Left 4
No
Dead 2.
player
It was a Left 4
character.
Dead 2 AFK bot moment.
There is a concrete
Ugh.
bunker. There is a water wheel sticking out of the concrete bunker.
Can Ash like look it over like a funny little rogue and try and intuit the best way to get in?
Yeah. Roll, I believe that's still perception. I believe detect traps is perception.
26.
Okay. You gather that it's not actually trapped, and there doesn't seem to be anyone in there right now. Or at least anyone, like, from the, like, tapping on the doors, you know?
Ash is gonna, like... Wait, although?
Although, if there's someone deeper in who just didn't hear you knocking, remains to be seen.
She's gonna, like, say that to the party, like, I think we've arrived when no one's home. She's in rogue mode.
Yeah, hence the rogue voice.
Well, that's a good thing.
Can she move to silently open the door?
Yes, you can.
Would that be sleight of hand?
Yes. Sorry. Or stealth.
Oh. It's a 23.
Yeah.
We're back in my element for a moment. It's scary.
Yeah?
Remembering the +9s and +10s I have.
The door swings open with nary a sound. Did I just fucking say nary? Oh god, I'm
Yes.
so old.
Are there any traps immediately inside?
There are not many traps immediately inside. What you find is... Oh, you first.
So I was like, she's gonna put an arm out and ask someone to detect magic.
Yeah, sure. My eyes do the magic detecting.
Alright. This place is humming with magic. What you find inside is very clearly a rusted, beaten down, decayed old laboratory, and it is humming with every school all at once, and some that you can't even identify.
Yeah, this makes sense.
And, importantly, there is still power here. It is still active. Like, the magic is still happening. Though what it's doing, you can't quite tell. Al is looking around in, like, a bittersweet sort of nostalgia. Coming home and realizing that home has changed and it was never really home, now was it? That sort of feeling. He walks slowly, running his hand on operation and alteration and fabrication tables, dust coming up as he passes. And he furrows his brow and says, "You know, dust. Dust is mostly skin. I have no idea how it got here."
Well, presumably from the people who are still using it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. I thought I was being clever.
Whoever it, may be, whether we should say their name out loud or not, who knows who's watching.
Yeah.
Though I suppose at this point, if they know we're here, then it wouldn't really matter if they know that we know who they are.
It certainly might not.
Maybe the rocks are evolving.
You know, we actually studied that for a time. Found that while it is possible for a rock to come to life, it would have to be done intentionally. One cannot, or at least as far as we can tell, rock cannot of its own accord come to life. Something would have to inhabit it or force life into it, so to speak. The types of material that we found were most apt for this were limestone and concrete. Though concrete is also a very useful building material, hence he looks around at the rest of the bunker. Allow me to paint a picture of what this laboratory sort of looks like.
So would you say that the walls are alive? Or they could be, at least.
I wouldn't say they're alive, but they are capable of sustaining life. An unlife, so to speak.
Imagine if we came across a living house.
Ooh, like a house that's haunted by itself?
A monster house.
If it has a uvula, it's a girl.
I was gonna
Sweats.
say a house haunted by itself is how I would describe myself.
God, that's actually a very apt way to talk about yourself, buddy.
Yes.
Did you just clown honk at me, motherfucker?
You know, I did actually have. I did actually have a haunted house dungeon designed and ready, and then you leveled past what it was designed for before you put it in front of you. But yeah, one day we'll have a haunted house themed episode. It won't be a Halloween episode because I'm gonna be out of town on the day before.
Also, I will be extremely busy that weekend.
Yeah, no stream on Halloween, which is
I'll
a
be
Monday.
it's extremely busy. That is the birthday of one of my sons.
Yeah, that's our son's birthday.
There.
But I'm gonna be in Vegas the day before.
Oh my god.
I will not be doing it. Oh, what's up?
That's such a fun sentence.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing Vegas shit though.
I can't believe you almost tricked me into being away on Halloween.
Well, no, you wouldn't be away on Halloween. You'd be away on the day before.
You should go to Omega Mart while you're there.
I was working on getting Omega Mart tickets.
Fuck yes!
Hell yeah.
I was at Target today and ran into someone who was wearing Omega Mart socks.
You know, the plan is the main event, but also Omega Mart, and also maybe not going to a vampire ball.
Oh fuck, that's so cool.
But specifically going as a Victorian human.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, no, Halloween's a very busy day.
Yeah.
I've got one of my clients for medical thing that like right before, and then it's someone's birthday. And I don't want to dox him because he's got such a fun name, and he'll be upset at me if I don't say the whole thing, or if I say it the cutesy way I say it to him every day because he gets pouty about it.
He's so comfy. So the laboratory. That is what the laboratory looks like. There are tinctures and bottles and abandoned and rotted books and manufacturing tables everywhere.
Ash's fucking thief brain is going, but she has to behave.
1 second, we have to look at this.
Oh, you didn't have to put it on screen.
No, we did.
Thank you.
We did. It's going up
It's
on the
real
fridge.
good.
I like
on the fridge.
I fuck around in Hero Forge to keep my hands busy
You're
most
valid.
of the time.
Me making Gundam models.
I need something for my hands to be busy. That's not Sharpie.
I flip coins.
I got a fidget cube today.
Oh, hell yeah, dude!
All my Sim toys are loud.
I used to have a designated flipping coin.
Yeah.
Like, it was an... Oh, what's up?
When you're done with that, permission to just sound like the most emo trans mask person in the fucking room.
Okay. Yeah, you have my permission after.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back when I used to work in the mines, I had my designated flipping coin, and on my break, I would flip my flipping coin, and then one day it fell out of my hands and did roll into a sewer grate.
No, you're such a little Victorian child.
Okay. Permission here. What my main fidget toy is?
What's up?
It is a pitch black and gold leaf embossed Zippo with the Brigador logo on it.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
It needs more fuel.
I can't believe you out-emoed me in front of my friends.
I'm sorry, son. And this is the lighter that I got as a gift after completing the hardest challenge in the game.
Hell.
Yeah.
Even the devs like asked me if I wanted something for it because I'm friends with the devs now.
Hell yeah.
I want to root around in this
part of me is so
Lab.
tempted to like ask if I can have a little partial writing role. I don't want to. I would love to have any writing role in the sequel, but oh my god.
Just ask.
I might.
What do I gotta do? Say no?
Yeah.
That's the worst that could happen.
I mean,
That's the same function as not asking.
true.
Story. You're rooting around. Can I get an investigation check? And is there anything in specific you're looking for?
Little bottles. And that is, well, I rolled another 3, so let's see what that adds up to. I guess that would just be, so I have my passive investigation, but this is active, so that's just a 4.
So, unfortunately, you have failed completely in finding a single little bottle. You have found many very large bottles, like mason jars that cannot be lidded types of large bottles. Like you found an unhorsed My Little Pony jar.
No!
No.
I hate that.
What
I
the
hate
fuck?
that. I hate that so much. I need to switch die.
The largest, in fact, you found the largest bottle you've ever damn seen.
Hong Kong!
It looks as though it was made to accommodate like a ship in a bottle, but the ship is also the size of like an infant. But you have not found a single small bottle.
Can I steal the big bottle to make a
Yeah.
ship in a bottle the size of a small infant and put it on display in the bar?
Yes, you can.
I'm putting it in my inventory.
You collect a bottle.
Oh yeah.
I can't use that right now.
Fuck.
Al seems lost in thought and without words to describe them.
I'm gonna pat his shoulder and like do a little. You okay, hon?
Yeah, just it's hard being back here. A lot of good memories, a lot of bad ones. I
Oh,
think this
just
place
make
remembers
new
more than I
ones.
do. Oh, what's up?
Oh, sorry. Serenity was like, "Oh, just make new memories then."
I made them outside of this place. I don't intend to renovate this place and like rent it or anything. You know, I have a laboratory. I don't need this one.
Turn it into a fucking WeWork.
Then just think about your current lab.
Yeah. He pats one of the tables. This is where we prototyped the first versions of the spell phone. It, like I mentioned, size of a whole backpack. Drained through like 3 bottles of Ragnite a day. But it worked.
And it led to new things.
Yeah. No, we did a lot of good here. Shame about the rest.
Mm-hmm.
He sniffs.
He gets a hug.
Hug
I'd
received.
hug you, but it'd be kind of weird since I'm you right now.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I appreciate that. I don't like me enough to hug me. That was dark. I'm sorry.
Ash is gonna hug tighter.
Yeah,
don't
hug this
dis-
little guy for me.
I don't dislike me, but regrets. Everyone's got regrets. And this is a room made of them.
If walls could speak, these would sigh.
I think they would scream.
I think they'd sing.
The hills are alive, the walls are alive.
Speaking of, actually, Story, could I get an Arcana check from you?
Oh
Here.
boy.
Oh no.
Specifically you. With advantage.
It's a good thing it was with advantage, because we went from 3 to 4, baby.
Jesus Christ!
I'm using a different die.
Yeah, what the fuck's happening?
I don't know. Horrible things are happening to me.
Hey, do you want me to roll for you, buddy?
No, I got this. I can do it. Oh, I'm gonna jinx myself. No! I rolled a 2. I went back down to 2.
Oh my
That's
God.
a 3 overall.
Can I just do a hypothetical roll using story energy?
Yeah, you can.
I want to see how that goes.
It was a 6.
What?
Alright, that's it. I gotta do a roll. I'm channeling story.
Yeah, you gotta do a me roll.
Oh, well, I got a 17. I'm sorry, I stole it from you.
You know,
Blessing.
I
You're better than
have
me.
dice on my table and I just never use them.
Fair.
Story, you actually do get a faint echo from the walls themselves, but you can't parse what it means. There is energy here, but you do not know what kind.
Well, everyone's kind of rummaging around. She's gonna sit with her hands on the wall, with one back against the wall, one hand to it, and just kind of humming. Like when you're trying to when you're trying to match a pitch, but you just can't get there.
Yeah, I get you. You're seeking resonance and find that it lives in Serenity's pocket as opposed to in the wall. Okay, I'll cut you a deal. If you use a spell slot, depending on the spell slot you spend, I can give you some insight into the situation. And I'm giving you this specifically because you are the most magically attuned of the party.
Wow.
Serenity is also a full caster, but Serenity does not live magic the way you do.
Nope, I'm just, encompassed by magic.
Yeah.
I will use a level 3 spell slot.
Okay.
Risky, are we?
Ooh.
You remember that, of all the magical materials, concrete remembers things. Concrete had... What's that?
We should have fucking remembered that.
You remember that concrete has memory, and it's memory based off of emotion, and motion. Repeated action. And there are a few things more repetitive and more emotional than desperate science. The walls can speak, and they speak to you. And they tell you, not in words, but in feeling and in, a twinging sort of sensation in your backpack. They call out your little crown, the one that acts as a psychic amplifier for your zone of truth. You remember that little item, don't you? The one that you got from the nice lady from the weird?
Oh, the one that makes us sing?
Oh yeah. I forgot that she was the one that gave it to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling out my I'm pulling it out from my pack.
And it's warm. Strangely so. As though it was held all close to someone's chest for the past, month.
I'm putting it on.
And as you do, you see things. No one else can, but you see this. You see the memories that they're trying to show you. They're showing you a truth. And what you see is Al and Tom a long, long time ago. And they're working in this lab. And they are working together on something. It seems there's a series of metal parts on the table. And it looks to be arranged roughly in the shape of a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, and something in the center. And they are arguing. You can't... Oh, you first?
I was gonna say, as she's watching this, she starts leaning in to what she's seeing as if she can almost be a part of the scene, as if these are things happening right before her that if she only leaned in a little closer she could hear.
Everyone else sees Story push their face, like, across a threshold of some kind, and as they do, the color leaves them, but not in a sort of sickness way, in a sepia. And as Story crosses over this threshold, they wink out of existence.
Oh.
Oh.
I too love the Division's Echo system.
The Division? Like the Tom Clancy game?
Yeah, it has this exact fucking thing as a mechanic.
Dude, I've never fucking played the Division.
That's entirely valid. I'm just saying, it has this exact fucking thing as a mechanic, and I love it.
Wild. And now you find yourself in the room, and it is cleaner. It is, well, not clean, but cleaner. And you find yourself in this space being guided by the walls themselves to sit and listen. And what they are arguing about is not in, like, normal speech. They're not arguing as though, man, it is played out before you as though a stage play. Or rather, a musical.
Yes!
Fuck.
Yes!
Thanks to the Proto-Men who have allowed me to use their music for this show.
Thanks, the Proto-Men.
One day I'll see you in concert. Well, but pick a venue that doesn't fucking not allow me to park anywhere.
My father worked the mines to the day it took his life.
You all can hear this, right?
Yeah.
Holy
Stole
shit.
him from his only son, and it stole him from his wife. And I swore upon his grave, someday I would make things right. So I learned how to bend steel. I learned how to make it move.
He gestures to the body.
And I watched as they withstood all the hell we put men through.
He looks into the middle distance, as though remembering something terrible.
With hands of iron, there's not a task we couldn't do.
He grips his wrench, determined.
They've waited so long for this day, someone to take the death away. No son would ever have to say, my father worked into his grave.
The faces of all the downtrodden miners that have been coming to your bar flash before Story's eyes. How many of them have been there? How many have not left?
Tom, listen to yourself, then listen carefully to me. If you replace the working parts, you get a different machine.
He seems to be warning him.
The man who turns the wheels, they will follow anywhere he leads. We've spent our whole lives searching for a way to make a better world. Giving everything to them, asking nothing in return.
He seems indignant.
Well, here it is, a chance to take back everything we've earned.
Al looks past Tom.
They've waited so long
They
for this
waited
day,
so long for this
someone to
day.
take the
There
death
is
away.
no price they
No son
wouldn't
would
pay
ever
for
have to
someone
say,
else to
my
lead
father
them.
worked into his
Don't turn your
grave.
back on me.
Tom does turn. They continue to work. It's sped up. You see nights and nights and nights of toil down here in this coffin that they've made from themselves. They are desperate. They are not friends. They were one long time ago.
what will I become with the things I will create? I never said that men should bow. I never said that men should break. I only want what's best.
He does.
The one I love, she works so hard, works her fingers till they bleed. Some of the pain that she endures bring a strong man to his knees. I only want to help.
You are a fool.
You underestimate the character of a
They're
man.
weaker than you
You
think.
think that they'll surrender if you bind their working hands, but they are strong.
Just wait and see.
We will build cities in a day.
Men would cower
We
at
will
the sight.
build towers to the heavens.
Man was not built for such a
We
height.
will be heroes.
We will build heroes.
Tom is ambitious, and Al is afraid.
They've waited so long for this day. Someone to take the death away. No son would ever have to say, my father worked into his grave. Men sleep tonight with hands of bone. They will awake with hands of steel. With these hands we will destroy, and with these hands we will rebuild. And we will stand above the city, rising high above the streets. From tops of buildings we will look at all that lies beneath our feet. We will raise our hands above us, gold still shining in the sun. With these hands that will not bleed, my father's battle will be won.
What was that Al said about his dad? We never mentioned that before. And as the music fades, and so does the memory, you are shoved back into today.
Oh.
Hi, sorry, I muted the sing along.
I just muted in case I reacted too loud.
The
Yeah,
good
I was-
doctor,
I
the
was shutting the
Protoman,
fuck up.
Father of Death Act 2?
Yes, I did specifically email them, and they didn't give me permission to use it.
They didn't?
No, they did.
Oh, thank God.
Could you send the lyric, like a link to the lyrics?
I will, I
Yeah.
will. I have them memorized, but I will. I fucking love this album.
So the lyrics do have liner notes that are stage directions that are different from the ones that I gave you. So let me send you a version that does not have those.
I was just like, oh, chills.
When the names matched up from the
Uh-huh.
song with like this, I was just like, oh my god, V, you've been planning this.
I have
Uh-huh.
been
you
holding on to
need
it
to
this
understand,
whole
when I say I
time.
plan shit months in advance, I mean it.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just like, oh wow.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
oh, fuck.
that's how deep it goes,
I
huh?
demonstrate.
I need you to realize how dumb I am, and the fact that V got me super into the Protoman. She then said that this was going to be a musical arc, and then introduced the character named Tom after sending me a link to the fucking Father of Death parts 1 and 2, and I didn't
Huh.
put it together because I was too busy jamming.
Yeah.
You were saying something,
Uh,
Amla.
Yeah, to to kind of follow up on what V was saying about how she planned stuff months in advance. You know how we kind of know how Diana was like trying to climb the mountain with us?
hmm
Yeah.
Did y'all remember that like one of the hooks we had was that there was this lady who was purchasing climbing equipment
Yeah?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
in
no,
she-
episode fucking 1?
V
no,
did
I didn't
tell
remember
us that later.
I think
Like-
I
like-
might have brought it up.
No, it was
Uh.
it was one of the wind downs. Like after the whole session, she did bring up. By the way, back in episode 1, people were talking about mountain climbing equipment. I was like, "Yeah, yeah, they were."
Listen,
Yeah.
I just get really lucky in the fact that you don't diverge so hard that my planning doesn't work.
Can I say something horrible?
Yeah, what's up?
You put riddles for third graders in front of us, and we cannot diverge too hard.
Yeah.
We may not be murder hobos, but we are dumb.
But
I
what you
don't
s-
think I'm dumb.
It's a lot to focus on.
there's a
Yeah,
lot
it's
to keep
just
track of.
it's hard to remember like little details from a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I will say the way that I run this is fucking deranged.
No, I think it's
real good.
and like it's narratively really cool. It's
I'm doing
just
a
as
big
a player, I'm not gonna remember you saying someone purchased mountain gear like 3 months ago.
Yeah. No.
I'm going. Yeah, one second. I'm going to pout.
What's up?
I'm gonna pout that you literally put this in front of me, and all I did was be like, I am now going to listen to this and be pining every time.
It is good music, also.
It's so good. Oh, I will say
If you want to
that
link
like,
let me know.
yes, please. I would love to listen to them all the time, forever.
Yeah.
As the rest of the party sees Story come back to color, and tears are streaming down her face, the face of Al.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. You are him.
Uh-huh.
But yes, from what you saw them arguing over what to do with the machines they created. You saw that Tom was ambitious and desperate to fix the conditions that were going on in the mines, whereas Al was afraid of what would happen as people became replaced by machines. But in turn, he had an alternative idea, and it didn't sound nearly as altruistic. And you recall him talking about great towers to the heavens and standing above people. And you recall he does have a tower.
Mm-hmm.
And you did hear something about his father's battle. You don't know what that meant. And for the record, yes, in the future we will be using the musical crown to pull in songs that I've gotten permission to use.
Yes.
I love it.
That's fair.
I
Seeing Story as Al come back in, tears streaming, Serenity's like, Story, wait, Al, it's Story, right? Are you okay? What happened?
She just kind of turns to the real Al, and is just kind of like very shakily, just, I saw, I remembered what happened here with you.
He blinks.
Can I tell the others what's the story of this place?
You may as well. I don't know what you saw. I can do my best to clarify things.
I think just she tries her best to convey everything she saw, and I'm guessing as she says things, Al is able to kind of fill in any moments where she lapses and is unable to properly convey what's happened or what she's seen or what she can understand.
She articulates it about as well as I could. Al, the only detail he fills in is would need to fill in is at the end about his father. He explains, I mentioned I was a fan of Rangers and stuff a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my dad was one. He sniffs.
Oh no.
He died in the wilds and left me down here.
She's going to pull him in, but now also realizes why they know how to fight as Rangers.
Yeah.
Where that came from.
Tom was joining in on that hug.
I modeled some of the when we were figuring out what to do with them, miners or fighters. I modeled their combat capabilities off of my dad and other people he talked about, and other people I heard about later when I tried again. The world out there is scary, man. It's a dangerous place. I don't know if you've heard, but they say dragons are coming back Not the fun, like, fluffy luck dragon type, like the primordial serpents that birthed all kobolds and dragonborn and sought to bring about the end of man kind of dragons. Like, beasts are getting hungrier. I just wanted to, make this city a safe place if that gets worse. I made some mistakes along the way, but, I just wanted to help.
Who doesn't?
And that's why I mentioned earlier, I don't think Tom is out to get us or anything. I don't think he's doing anything wrong. He's a good guy. He better than I was. He meant well. He means well, I think. But I don't know anymore. And with context that story has, you can see the conflict, the confusion, the hesitation, trepidation. I'm rambling. I do that when I'm anxious. I've said that before to you. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Tighter hug.
Well, sorry I ever suspected you.
No, it's okay. I am very suspect. I'm suspicious. And I did have a hand in a lot of this, and I did somewhat conceal that, hoping it wouldn't fuck up our friendship. And that's... that was wrong of me. And I'm glad no one got seriously hurt because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I for one don't think you fucked anything up with us.
Cool. That's good to hear.
So, there's that. I can't, in good conscience say that there were no fuck-ups, but, I guess I don't really need to say that. You're not our, you're not at the top of our list. But I do, in some sense, believe you when you say you don't think he means too much, like, harm. But I want to hear it from him, I suppose.
It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah. Only one.
I want to hear it from him in his zone of truth.
I will warn you, I only had one song queued for tonight.
Well, Zone of Truth versus Crown of Truth.
Yeah, that's fair.
We all weren't singing during Truth or Dare.
Yeah. A Zone of
God,
Truth versus the Song of Truth.
Could you imagine if we had to sing during Truth or Dare?
Musical Truth or Dare sounds like every single theater kid sleepover.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'd be right at home playing Gears of War.
I was in theater. I was not invited to a single theater kid event.
Me too.
Because everyone either hated me or had a crush on me, and there was no in-betweens, and they were all in mixed friend groups, so it would have been a fucking bloodbath.
Huh.
Everyone in my... Oop.
I was gonna say, I was in tech theater, so no one wanted to invite me to any fucking theater sleepover, because apparently the person who makes sure that the lights work and don't kill you is not supposed to come over, and then when I did get invited, I would just bring Gears of War, and it would be fucking awesome.
I would have invited you.
I would have brought over Gears of War, and it would have been fucking awesome. Just like the few I did go to.
Everyone in my theater program wanted to do sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and they did not want to include me in the rock and roll lifestyle.
But they would include you in the sex and drugs?
They didn't want to include me in any of it.
So, secondary addendum, I don't want to make it sound like I was like the hottest girl on earth. No. I was just a fucking twink.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Like, I was a capital T twink. It was a problem. Because I also am not a dude.
Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I understand people being afraid of me being busy and not inviting me. I was one of the, like, honor roll in every elective and also a sport student.
Jesus Christ.
Remember, I was on the swim team till senior year.
Got a jock in here. Got a wet jock.
I was a wet jock who was in orchestra, who was in tech theater, who went to regionals for Latin competition. Yeah, I was fucking insufferable.
Yeah, no handshake. Handshake.
I'm gonna hold my tongue.
I was insufferable, and then I was like the one that I was the only person in that group who was the absolute gamer. So I had all my friends who were like Chinese immigrants and other people who were like mixed Asian in the study group, and they all thought that I was the slacker.
I would have gotten in so much trouble for fucking kicking the shit out of people who were mean to you. Because that was what I did after school. I just got in fights with anyone who was rude to my friends.
Oh my god, you would have protected me.
Yeah, but it was mostly for the thrill of the fight. I'm sorry about that. I was just seeking violence.
Seeking heaven through violence, I understand.
The cycles of violence.
There's something deeply wrong with me.
I love cycles of violence.
I refuse to fit into any group no matter what. Even in the overachievers, I was the slacker. In the gamers, I was the jock. With the jocks, I was the gamer.
Mood.
It never worked.
Jesus Christ.
In manga club, I was the only Asian.
Let's go. Dude, me too. Dude, you know what the word? Oh, what's that?
Oh, I'm just saying AO.
Okay, last anecdote.
So sorry.
The manga club at my school became the Steven Universe Club, so that's exactly how you know what was going on there.
That is the whitest place I've ever heard.
Yep! Dude, I found out Steven Universe was on the East Coast, and that changes fucking everything. They were next to Massachusetts. They could have gone up for a fucking strawberry frosting and an ice regular at any goddamn time.
They didn't.
Cowards.
I'm so sorry to do that. My therapist told me I need to be more self-confident.
Well, you are. Or you are supposed to be. You're also, good. So, Alex has explained to you that, yeah, his dad was a ranger, and he wanted to make something like him.
Snimful. Permission to say something horrible?
Yeah, what's up?
Now Ash has to retire.
I was like, no!
I mean, we knew that already, but
She has to retire.
I was gonna say, the emotions of that happening to him and then falling in love with a fucking ranger.
Yeah, no, he's a little conflicted, let me tell you.
Oh.
And they already have kids that he doesn't want to leave behind.
Well, Ash is retiring as soon as this is done.
Sometimes you come full cycle and you marry a ranger and get a child from the wild.
Yeah. The bunker hums again. It is not a happy hum.
Oh no.
Pain.
What's up?
No, I'm just in emotional pain. The
building shakes. The building shakes.
Uh-oh.
We're underground. We need to go.
You've accessed a memory of this place, and the rest of the place is waking up.
So about that monster house.
You, Story, get another impulse, and the house says it's sorry.
No.
And the floor also shakes. There's something under your feet, deeper into the laboratory.
Oh no.
You can continue on, or you could run.
I don't know.
My instincts say run. My curiosity says check it out.
I
Owl's
do.
hyperventilating.
And
Wait, what's Al doing?
Owl's hyperventilating.
I have
Remember,
the
he
weirdest.
survived a cave-in
Uh,
in this laboratory.
Okay, I think we should go then.
Ash is going to pull him like close, like to the side, so that he can have his like head against hers. Like she's leaning down. She's doing slow breathing to stop him from hyperventilating by keeping him close enough that he has to pick up on her breathing and match it, or else it'll also be discordant.
His breathing
And
slows.
as she does that, she's reaching for her vial of Ragnite.
You have the vial.
And she just looks at him and says, do you think everything here should be buried?
I think I don't know. I want this place to go. I want it gone. I want it out. But there's all. What if he's down here? What if there's answers?
She's gonna put the vial in his hands, and she's gonna tell him, whenever you need, I will rig this entire place, and we can dimension door away like it never happened, and no one will ever be the wiser.
Okay. And he hugs you again, and as he does, his body fades into light and then folds into a origami and enters your pocket.
Partner pocket. He now has a grenade.
And now the decision is up to the party. He will go where you take him.
Ash is going to flick Arcadia's hood over her head, and she's gonna get the machete out.
Smells like
and
home.
start heading towards what she can ostensibly figure out to be a staircase.
Okay, well, guess we're going then.
Someone could have just stopped. You could have just opened a dimension door in front of me and had the grenade go off.
It is up to the party. Do they follow Ashkata? Do we split the party?
No.
Do you stop her?
No. Because secretly I do want to go down there anyways.
It's just that Serenity wouldn't want to.
No, yeah, he wouldn't. But seeing Ashkata go down, she's like, well, I'm not going to stop her, and I'm not going to leave her. So, guess the choice was made for me.
Do I get a say?
You're part of the party.
Okay, my vote is down.
All right.
Ash is just gonna kind of say, "Resonance smells blood in the air."
Down, down, under the earth goes another. You know the yes.
We do have an escape plan.
Sure.
So
you do have the escape plan of Dimension Door. Dimension Door can only take 2 people.
Yeah, it's not a good escape plan.
we have an escape plan for 2 people at least.
That's not a good escape plan.
I also have Dimension Door.
I thought we were saying you were the Dimension
Door.
Oh.
Oh. I see.
I will allow you to multicast it if you're willing to down the Ragnite and suffer the consequences.
But the Ragnite is our grenade.
Yeah, let me eat your grenade.
Yeah, ingest a grenade and see where it takes you.
But then how are we gonna blow the place up?
Different plan.
I'll figure out a bomb. No, we could do that. Ash. Okay, here's the thing. If Ash is proficient in making Molotov cocktails, she'll be proficient enough in figuring out how to blow up a goddamn building.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So, okay, you can have the Ragnite. There's probably latent Ragnite in here, or Ragnite being used to produce more things.
Someone is... There's rats in the walls. There's rats in the walls. Clawing at the sides of my fucking meninges.
Are you okay?
I hear scratching. Rats in the walls.
Oh, sorry, that's my dog. She's being stupid.
Oh, hello, dog. That's fine. Well, that is still a rat, though.
She's half Italian Greyhound. She's not from New York. She's from Boston.
Italian greyhounds are also rats. It's like chihuahuas.
She's half Chihuahua.
That's 100% rat, but like two different rats. Rats of different different flavor. Like one's a New York rat, the other is a France rat.
Hey, I know that you also don't like my dog, but being mean to my dog is a me job.
No. I don't dislike rats.
Oh. I did, however, thought that you disliked my dog.
I don't dislike your dog any more than I dislike any other dog.
Okay.
I'm just a little scared of dogs.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I just, they're big and I'm small.
Well, this one's very small and very stupid.
But she's also very sharp.
Not anymore. We're about to force her to get into weed because apparently there's weed for dogs that helps you helps you get them properly trimmed.
They do. Dogs and cats do have endocannabinoid systems.
Who would what?
You can give dog weed.
The endocannabinoid system is a chemical receptor in the brain that is literally just what gets affected by cannabinoids, which are the compounds in weed.
There's natural non-marijuana weed for dogs to help them with anxiety, and I have a Chihuahua.
My favorite cannabinoid is THC0, the evil illegal one that was invented to hurt people.
Illegal? Oh god.
Okay, so it is and isn't illegal. It's illegal to synthesize it, but also, if you just happen to find it, they're cool with it.
What do you mean it was made to hurt people?
It was designed in the 40s as a chemical weapon to drive an entire town insane.
Huh.
It just it's weed that's so strong that it has also like legitimate hallucinogen effects, as though it was psilocybin.
Oh, evil weed.
Oh shit! I want to get some of that.
There is a whole liter of it in the office.
Oh my god!
And my boss was like, "Hey man, you want to try the evil weed? It's not that great."
Yeah, no. This what I have right now does not have that in it.
THC0 is illegal to synthesize as an individual. However, you can get it as a corporation.
Good to know.
Neat.
Some evil weed.
It's fucked up and evil weed. I know so much about weed chemistry now for someone who has no interest in using it.
So
Very
much for me, vape bot.
Well, no. I just make it. I don't partake.
Okay.
I make. I mean,
I just brain went into squee mode. Goodbye, brain by story. Did Ash and Al having a moment kill you?
Huh? What's up?
Story just sent me a message saying brain went into squee mode. It is now destroyed. Did Al having a moment kill you?
No, I'm having a moment unrelated.
Are you okay?
What happened?
Yeah, I'm good.
What
You want to
happened,
talk
buddy?
about it, my dude, or is it like a after show kind of situation?
It's an after show kind of
Well, you said
situation.
squee, so it can't be terrible, right?
You know, it's good. It's Squee is good. Squee is good.
Yeah, Squee is the immortal goblin from Magic the Gathering. He cannot die. That has to be good.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, you're
okay.
good.
You're
Sorry,
fine,
I
you're
was
fine, you're
I was
fine.
reading a really shitty post. Affectionate.
So sorry. So Al is in the partner pocket, and we are figuring out how to nuke the place without nuclear weapons.
Yes. And
So
So
Maybe
why do you want to nuke the place?
You know, bury it.
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder if Zaro might not have something we could use.
I
You want
mean,
to be the nuke?
No, I'm just saying if we did see him punch a meteor.
Are you
could have
suggesting
some
we
sort of-
punch the place down?
I am a muscle wizard.
you are
I-
strong.
If that is the technique, then
I can make bombs.
that's easier, yes.
I can make earthquakes. I feel like if I made an earthquake in this place, it would be bad.
You can make
Probably.
earthquakes.
Shit.
I think making an earthquake would be bad on a lot of levels.
Well,
This is an underground city.
technically, not really an earthquake, but I imagine, well, at least at the first level, at the first level spell level is earth tremor, so I can create a tremor in the ground. That does create difficult terrain, and um, I would imagine that it might have more. I'm going off of the assumption that creating a tremor on regular ground isn't so bad. Creating a tremor in a place that has already had cave-ins
Oh yeah, no, that
and
would
is
super fuck
already
everything up.
shaking,
That would
it's
super fuck
fuck
everything
shit
up
up.
so bad.
Yeah.
You've unlocked a new capability of tremor, destroying buildings that are built on fault lines.
Oh man,
boy.
I love Los Angeles.
I unlocked Californication.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, you can sing that song.
No. Not a fan of it.
What?
No.
Is that not the song?
I mean it is, but I don't like the song.
Oh, it was a can't.
Yeah, it's called a can't because you can't sing it around me, or I go to a rage state.
Okay, so we have Story can make an earthquake underground and made it very bad. Story can drink the grenade juice and make 2 dimension doors if we need to. What are we doing? Are we
Probably
going
not.
Are we going deeper in?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely going deeper in.
Okay.
Definitely going deeper in.
And drinking a grenade is definitely our escape route.
Listen, I don't think it's the smartest escape route. I do think it's the most interesting, and I want to see what happens to Story after she drinks it.
I think it's like the only real option we've got for escape routes if we're blowing the place to smithereens.
It's fair. If we do, I mean, do we have to blow the place to smithereens?
Al would like it if you did.
Okay,
However,
Al would like it if we did.
He's not gonna force you.
Okay,
See,
so
this is why bombs always have absurdly long timers.
Mhm.
1 second. You descend deeper. Oh, that's too on the nose.
Oh?
Hello?
I was looking for art, and I found one, and that was way too on the nose.
Oh, I'm so curious.
But that makes us so curious.
It's so good. It'd be perfect. Let us delve.
Since when has subtlety, been our strong suit?
When has subtlety not gone over our heads?
Okay, fine. You want me to be obvious with this? I can be obvious.
I need it. My brain needs it.
I also need it, because yeah.
You descend deeper, and what you find is yet another great chamber, this one taking up the entire width of the bunker. It seems to be, like, the bunker's height deep as well, an entire second level. And what is in it is a great number of tubes full of silhouettes. You can't identify the silhouettes from where you're sitting. And above those tubes, those almost like bottle-like chambers, is a great sphere with arcs of electricity and magical energy traveling up through from the tubes into the center of the sphere, descending down into it's not a great sight, I will say. It is not heartening even in the least. You see someone seemingly strung up, held aloft by their wrists, head hanging, hair falling over their face, encased in a body of iron. It is hanging from the sphere and being periodically jolted with the energy from that sphere. And as the body gets jolted, the energy flows again, the color changing into the ground and dispersing outwards into more awaiting pods. These not upright, like the rest of those tubes. No, these are laying horizontally, like coffins. Hundreds and hundreds of coffins.
Holy shit.
There is a man being crucified and struck by lightning over and over and over again.
Show us the picture. Show us the picture.
So here's the laboratory.
The picture is not loaded.
Here's the laboratory.
I cannot see it.
I see it on
It's
the
on
stream.
stream.
It's on stream.
I have my... Oh, goddamn. I know what the problem is. I opened a new window as opposed to opening a new link. So here's the laboratory.
Who's crucified?
Is it gray?
You can't see, but the hair sure be red. And here's the pose.
Why did you use this picture?
Oh my god.
And his armor has seemingly reformed around his body.
I don't know what this is.
Permission to say something horrible?
Yeah, what's up?
Ash immediately goes fucking feral.
His story is also so feral.
His helmet has rebuilt itself around his face, though not cover it enough to seal in his hair again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy shit.
And off to the side, there is a man hunched over a console, and he's frantically typing, and you can hear him going, no, 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 this isn't what... This is not... What? This isn't supposed to happen. Oh god. Oh gods. Oh gods.
How fast can Ash get there?
You are a rogue. You are fast.
So how fast can I be behind him with a knife against his back and say, what's not supposed to happen?
Immediately.
Like, you guys remember during the fight with Grey how she was basically poofing around?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but now she has a knife against someone.
You teleport behind him, and you have a knife
I am
to his head.
teleported here, bitch!
Sponge.
He pays you limited mind, but he says, like, what, this wasn't supposed to happen, this wasn't supposed to happen. And he's like,
wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, I'm about to make it worse.
He
Is it Tom?
It's Tom.
Yeah.
He punches the table, like, none of this was supposed to activate. Oh my god, we should have destroyed this place when we left. Oh god. Oh gods. And he puts
Ash. And he puts his?
He puts his face in his hands, and he still doesn't recognize that other people are here. He's seemingly talking to himself.
I'm going to gently prod him with the knife and just whisper in his ear, "What are you doing to my son?"
Your son? Your son. He snapped out of it.
Hey gang, can I make it worse?
What's up?
Of course.
I would love to go. I would like to also have gone over there, considering I have mobile, so I can also be super speedy fast.
You are fast.
And as I'm walking over, turning into my symbiotic form.
Oh,
still as
God.
Al, which means just watching the form of rot overtake Al's face.
Tom is horrified. He falls backwards.
I catch him and gently remind him of the knife against his back.
If you want to kill me now. I won't be able to stop this. I'm so sorry.
There is
so
no...
sorry.
Death is too good. You will help. You will give me my son back.
Ash. Gentle.
I don't think now's the time.
He points to the machine. For there are no disparate parts right now. It is the machine. And he just chokes out, "This was never supposed to be real. It built itself. We designed it, but it was never supposed to happen." He points to the coffins. the machines that are on the surface. The machines that are on the surface. They're the ones that have been coming up and causing all sorts of trouble. They're coming from here, and they're being powered by. He points to the tubes. Those. And your son. I don't think this is your son. Is acting as a conduit, a synapse, a brain for them. I think he was hurt at some point and they activated and he got dragged down here to finish the machine. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop it. I'm trying.
How do I get him out?
I don't know. I tried to pull him down, but I'm not strong enough. He looks at his hands. Old.
Kind of just steps up, just keeps walking towards us. Like, okay, well, how strong do we have to be then?
I'm mighty strong, man. I'm sorry I forgot that I made him Southern, like, for the first couple sentences.
No, he was distraught. You lose your accent when you're sobbing.
That is true.
Just, like, taking... If Alma is on one side of him comforting him, Story is not quite comforting, but it's on the other side.
Oh, they got you too, Hal?
Can Ash, like, tug the pocket a little bit just to let his voice ring out?
Al is having an anxiety attack. You're just going to hear Al crying.
Yeah, Alma's not in this for the comfort at all. She's pure business mode right now. Just how do we get him out?
So what Tom is experiencing right now, there is an assassin behind him who's here to kill him as he always has wanted to die. And then to his right is seemingly his ex-friend's corpse. And
the ghost of Mistake's future.
The ghost of Mistake's future, and he also hears said friend sobbing. He has no idea what's going on. He is busy having his end of Evangelion moments. And Serenity's just there. If he was, like, sapient right now, he'd just say, who the fuck is... And who's this bitch?
I'm just here for when, we have to beat someone up.
You didn't actually say that.
No.
But you are here for when fighting happens.
I was gonna say, like, Story, like, taking his hand, just like, like, let us be your hands, let us help you stop this. Okay. We can be strong enough together.
You could probably, bring him down if you were to pull up the wires at the bottom connecting him to the rest of the things, but if you do that, they'll wake up. They're feeding, metaphorically.
So, if we do that, we're getting into a fight.
Most likely. But be careful if you do it wrong, and not only will they wake up, but the whole place is rigged to blow. I plan to bring the house down in case I couldn't fix it.
Of course, it's gonna explode. When doesn't it explode?
I heard y'all upstairs, I think. Was that you? Were you talking? Or was I hearing things?
It was us.
Y'all were gonna blow this place to Kingdom Come anyway.
That's what Al would want.
Yeah. I wonder what he'd want. Internally,
So,
Al wants to get out of here.
So, in short, when we pull him down,
the timer will start.
Everything's going to explode.
Well, no, not immediately. You don't
This is
set a
what I
place to
said
blow
earlier.
without a little bit of time to get out of here.
This is exactly what I was saying earlier. They always set ridiculously long timers so that way they can get out.
Do you think we have enough? Okay, how much time do we have? Then?
Permission to make a really bad joke.
What's that?
Apropos of nothing.
Yeah.
Based on the time, we've got 10 minutes.
Imperia takes a point of psychic damage. She does not have the Wild Wasteland perk.
I'm feeling a little bit of guilt for being such an omen of death.
So if we have 10 minutes, do you think you can get out of? Do you think we can run out of here in 10 minutes? If I gave you, handed, if I handed him off to you, could you get him out in 10 minutes?
There's a wrinkle.
Oh gosh, there's
We're
always
not
a
the only
goddamn
ones
wrinkle.
down here.
Oh, who else do we have to deal with tonight?
He shakily points towards the pods, the ones that are feeding the machine.
Can we
It's
make
90
out?
to 1?
Can we make out like who is in the pods?
You can go closer.
I'm going closer.
While she's doing that, Alma's gonna start looking at the wires, and just looking at what she'll have to do if she decides to pull.
Yeah. They're people. Young people. Maybe your age, maybe younger. They don't seem to be in pain. That's good. But they're asleep. Dormant. You don't recognize many faces, but you do actually recognize a couple markings, tattoos, notable scars. These are rangers. Oh God. Oh gods that are not in heaven anymore. These are rangers.
I assume we don't have reception?
There is no reception.
And none of them were Arcadia.
Actually, in one of them is Arcadia.
Thought so.
Ash's feral rage is going to grow.
And she doesn't look hurt. She looks strong, healthy even, younger. Why is she younger? Oh God, why is she younger?
You're going to have a lot of explaining to do when we're done with this.
Is that Arcadia?
That's Arcadia.
That's Arcadia. The one
Okay,
that
new
we
plan.
came here for.
The one that Rangers nearly started a war for.
Can you all roll a history check?
Yep.
Or Arcana, whichever one is higher for you.
I rolled a 21 for history.
19.
22.
14.
Okay, you remember. You remember your lesson from the wizard, the wireless wizard. You remember that the soul is an organ in the body, and it is where magic comes from, and it is where magic fuel comes from. And you remember that soul is intentionally cultivated and sharpened through experience. They're being drained of experience. And that experience is being fed to and distributed to these machines.
Oh.
They are losing levels as we speak.
What are the drawbacks of me smashing this open?
You don't know. Other than it is
She's asking Tom.
He's like, sharpened glass in your hands, mostly, I think.
Will it
They won't like
the alarm?
They won't like die, would they?
No, I think they're safe.
You think?
I didn't
Alright,
build
I
this
have a
damn.
plan.
I didn't build the damn thing. I'm figuring it out as I'm going along. Okay.
Well, who built it?
It built itself.
The fuck?
Oh my God.
Concrete has memories, and too much trauma down here from years of work and dead men, and it started to form itself. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Tom. Tom, can you do something for me?
Yeah.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
You asked me a question. Okay.
Ash is gonna just bap Amwa real quick, and then look up at Gray and say, "Can he hear us?"
I haven't tried.
And she's gonna have a little bit of a wince as she remembers everything he said about not knowing how to people, about how he has no memories, no name, no nothing, and how we didn't even know if he had like actual blood. And she's going to cringe. I think he's entirely synthetic.
Okay.
and she's going to slowly float her way up to him, where he is fucking crucified.
As a vampire, you have the ability to sense and smell souls, the life force that you feed on, because that is the real nature of what you are. And he does have one. There is something vital and somewhat alive in there, but he may entirely be synthetic. And the machine part, the part that you have tried to grow him out of, is active. And it is breathing again. The eyes of the helmet
what do we do?
glow.
The what? The eyes have a glow faintly.
The eyes of the helmet have a faint glow, though they do not see.
Hail Mary trying to reason with him while he's stuck to his machine. How would I talk to him? How do I get to his... How do I get in? How do I... Thinking. We're not gonna get it any cheesier, motherfuckers. She's gonna try and hug a fucking crucified person.
Roll con save.
I was about to bless.
The con save was a 14.
Let me do a thing.
I'm about to live in regret of not blessing you.
You had no time. No time.
I was thinking about it before you went up there. I'm like, oh, I should throw. I want to throw a bless on everybody. Nope. Uh-oh.
You take 30 lightning damage.
Jesus.
You are blasted backwards.
Oh,
ouch.
No.
The lights in the building flicker. The building
How much?
shakes.
How much health do you have now?
26.
Oh.
Sometimes lightning bolt rolls like that.
Mm-hmm.
You get thrown back. Can I dramatically catch you?
You can do that without a save. I will let you.
Yes.
So, what's the plan?
I want to inspect the pods to see if there's any sort of, like, release mechanism or, like, buttons on them or anything.
I think the priority is saving Arcadia.
I'm thinking that if we unhook them, maybe we can, work on both.
Well, both is ideal, but
there's not an obvious release, though it seems that the cables connecting them to the crucifixion. That is a fun statement. The cables connecting to a crucifixion?
Oh,
yeah.
They're
Great.
only screwed in.
Okay, here's my plan. We Ash pulls Gray down. I punch through the glass to get to Arcadia. We get the fuck out of here.
How can I get a little more health in case I get fucking lightninged again, please?
I was gonna disconnect the cable.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I'm willing to get lightninged again because I'm willing to go to death's door once. I've earned it.
I'm
I
sturdier
do
than
some
you.
pulling.
No, if anyone's going to get shocked, it's me. I can take it.
Ash is going to shove Monarch and
I'm just saying there's cables right here.
Shove Amla and say, "This is my job. Last job till I retire."
Don't jinx it.
Hold on.
This is exactly why you should be playing it safe, Ash.
I'm gonna work on unscrewing the cables because no one's listening to Serenity.
Ash is just gonna like look. Ash is just gonna like kind of look at Amo with a bit of a cocky grin and say, "Last time I jinxed it, we saw God. This time, she's just like, I think I got a little.
Who's going to
lucky
take care
left
of
in
your
me."
kids if something happens?
She's going to pat Monoct and say, I don't plan on dying, and if I do, I promise I'll be back again.
You know, it is ghosts all the way down.
It is ghosts all the way down. Fine. Fine.
So before we resolve Serenity's action, were you saying something, Story?
I did want to do something to help.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it you want to do?
I have something. It's a little dramatic.
Well, now's the time for drama.
I want just kind of like, as like Amwa and Ashkata are like arguing over who's gonna help, like who's gonna take this fall, who's gonna take this risk. Like, Story knows how important this is and doesn't want to take that away from Ashkata, and instead just kind of like goes in between, takes Ashkata's hands, and says, I can't stop you, but I can stop this. And you feel through your hands this warmth and energy flow through you, and you feel a measure of confidence.
Oh boy!
As
a spell.
Story casts Death Ward.
That's a cleric spell?
It is.
Hot damn!
You have been granted a measure of protection from death. If you drop to 0 hit points, you instead drop to 1 hit point.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
And if you are subjected to any effect that would kill you instantaneously, it would be negated.
Hey, you got focus sash.
Hell yeah!
So Serenity.
All right, this one's yours.
But first we have to resolve Serenity.
Yes.
She just climbs up on top of one of these pods. I am so sorry. What the fuck was that? She climbs on top of one of the pods as everyone else is arguing, and she takes actions into her own hands. This time, very, very literally. Roll a strength check.
Strength. When do I declare if I want to use my inspiration?
Now.
I'm gonna use it.
Hell yes.
Because strength checks aren't a thing that I can do well. What does that do? Does it give me advantage?
It gives you advantage.
Okay. I'm glad I did. 18 instead of 4.
Okay. You grip the base of the cable, and with all of the limited power in your arms, you pull and wrench to the counterclockwise, because you remember it's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Oh yeah. The one thing I remember from school.
And you twist. You grunt with exertion, and you feel the metal digging into your hands, even through your gloves. And it stings, and the sweat pours down your brow into your eyes, mingling with any tears that might have been building from just the sickness of the area. And that too burns, but you wrench the cable and pull it from its position. And as it does, the lights inside of the tube flicker, first green, then blue, then red, and then it hisses. And the glass panel of the unit flies off as though ejected, and the strange fluid within it Arcadia was suspended in spills out like coins from a slit purse, and she too flows with it, curled up in a ball in a dreamless sleep. Man, it sure would suck to have to do that so many more times.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to call it for the night. Thank you all for coming!
Thank you!
Later, everyone!
Later.
Later.
Bye.
Everybody, thank
Also-
you for coming.
Also,
And
there won't be a
emotional agony.
there also won't be a stream next Monday. Sorry about that. I got stuff
Oh
I gotta do.
boy.
Oh,
2
valid.
weeks.
That's good, because
I'll have a fortnight.
that's good. I also have stuff I'm doing next Monday, so
Later, everyone.
later.